Hello, and welcome back to New World. Well, we're going to be picking up where we left off in just a moment, apparently. I really don't get this queue, man. It's so weird having just like literally two people in queue. It's so strange. But yeah, so it's a few hours later, picking up from the end of the last one. I was going to continue on straight away, but I was like, alright, it's only going to take 2.5 hours to render. So I decided to quickly edit the first part and get that rendering, which that is now uploading. Although I did somehow drag out longer than I intended because it's now midday, so there's that, but, you know, that's fine. I still have all day, so hopefully this queue of 2 is not going to take long. But yeah, since I had time, I decided to, you know, exercise and shower and have some food and all that stuff, so I'm pretty much set for the rest of the day now, for the most part. This is going to be a longer one, I'm hoping. I thought it would, you know, I was sort of thinking in the back of my head as we went along in the last one that it's probably a good idea to just, you know, get the first one going. Because the processing time is a real bitch for me, but this one I'm going to, you know, just say fuck it with, basically. Could be 3, 6 hours, I do not know. I'm not going to set anything, but that's sort of the plan. Just going to take it easy, enjoy. I probably should have made a coffee because one's getting low, but, you know, that's fine, that's fine. I just started recording there because I thought, alright, there's 2 in queue. It's going to take a second. But apparently, it might take more than a second. It's so weird though, right? Like, I feel like I've never seen a new MMO that has queues where they're this low. It's really weird. But hopefully we're good. FPS is down a little on this page apparently. Okay, I don't really know what else to say, so I guess I'll just chill here for a minute and, you know, just hello, hope you're doing well, hope you enjoyed the last one. Yeah. Oh, we're down to position 1. You know what is actually interesting about this? So, like I mentioned in the last one, I've been playing some Final Fantasy XIV quite casually recently. But one thing that's been with that is there has been actually queues. What do I play on? I cannot think of the world I play on. Well, that aside, yeah, but I've been getting queues recently. It's usually like around 50 players or so, and it's faster than this. It usually takes like a minute and I'm in the game. Whereas with this one, I've been in the queue at least like 4 minutes now, for 2 people, which again, it's not a huge deal, but it's kind of weird, no? It's been like another minute. Seriously, it's under 1 minute queue is not it's not too accurate apparently. Also, man, I don't know how I feel about the character anymore. I liked it in the creator, but man, like, okay, come on, Mana, face on. There's like a real Deadeye look going on there. Like, am I wrong? I don't know. I assume we can probably do grooming at some point, change our hair and beard. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the actual thing. I don't know. The character creator was a real surprise though. Like, yeah, there was still something surprising to me. I've been thinking about the last few hours, like, it really was surprising to me that it was done like that with so few options. Yeah. Oh man, waiting in queues when you have a short attention span sucks. I mean, it sucks anyway, but I have no patience. Well, patience is different, I suppose, but same point, you know? I'm literally sitting here, like, my feet are bopping around and shit, I'm fidgety. Just, you know, just waiting here. You know, maybe it's like, this feels more like a literal queue. Because in Final Fantasy, I don't fully understand how their system works, because I don't get the impression that the servers have a hard limit, you know? Because it's always seemingly, I get a queue, it could be 20, 30, 50, it's usually been around 50 lately. But like, it's so quick, so I don't know if that's sort of like, there's batches, like every X amount of time that lets in like 100 people or something, as long as there's at least not over a certain amount. Like, there might be sort of like a soft cap or something, as opposed to a hard cap. Whereas like what we're seeing here, this feels like an actual hard cap where I am literally waiting for one person to log off. But that's, okay, there we go. This is still weirding me out though, because I feel like there's probably a fair few people playing this, no? So how is it that I'm in a queue of one person? I don't know. I kept mentioning it. It's weird to me. Like at a gut level, it just feels strange, you know? But it does, maybe that is what it is. It's a real-time queue then, which would explain that. Doesn't really explain why there's so few people in it, but yeah, here we are back. And we seem to be zoomed out. Okay, we are good. I assume all the settings are still fine. Looking good. I did adjust the audio slightly. Hopefully just give a better balance. I mean, I edited the audio anyway to adjust a couple of things. But hopefully this will give a bit better balance. Because I did notice that the voice volume originally for like the NPC here compared to the cutscenes, they were like they weren't even in the same realm. Like it was crazy. So yes, hopefully it's a bit of a better balance. Also yes, when I was logging out, I noticed this. I completely missed this. I don't know if this is actually something we want. Oh, arrows. A weak potion. All right, cool. Oh, the bow too. We didn't try out the bow. Yeah, let's just do that. No, I need to. Okay. So when you right click, okay, so you can just use that menu. Okay, and if I double click, it says. Okay, good. That feels a little more natural. Okay. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could do that. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, I'm just awkwardly consuming smokables here, so if my words are delayed or something. Yes, don't mind me. I think all we were doing was wait, what? Okay, there's some strange messages going on there. But yeah, I think we were just going to be yeah, it was only them, right? And then we're going to head to the settlement. I was thinking there was something else I wanted to do, but I don't know if I said it aloud, and now I'm not sure what it was, so that's fine. That is a big bow, isn't it? How do we use the bow? That's a question. Do we oh, okay, just 1 and 2. All right, that's kind of, yep, classic sort of FPS switch style. I like that actually. That's really nice. I don't know. Although yeah, so I guess there's not many skills in this game. Like, is it sort of like Q, R, and F is the main ones? All right. Let's try the bow then. Which what do we have in the way of arrows? So we need to equip them. Arrow slot. Yes, there is. Okay. Iron cartridge. Oh yeah, I guess we should try out the musket. I mean, that could be fun too, couldn't it? I mean, I feel like I still want to gear towards mage, but I don't know, muskets, like that could be interesting. Let's equip that though. I guess we can equip that anyway. Okay. And I assume... Okay, so yeah, we can actually use them. Okay. Doesn't that go the other way? Oh, so can we just use 2 weapons in general? Oh, that's cool. I thought that must have been like a, you know, melee range slot or something, but no. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. I guess we will just do that for the minute. I do actually want to give the bow a real shot though. I kind of, yeah. Because I mean, because it's something I didn't actually know going into this, what the combat was like. I didn't realize it was a bit more like Black Desert, sort of real-time action combat, I guess you'd call it. And I loved playing Archer in that when I did. It wasn't a main one, but I had an alt. I really enjoyed playing Archer. So, yeah, let's give it a shot. How does this... Oh, okay. We just... Okay, we just press, and are they dodging? Is it actually... Oh, shit. Hello. Do we roll back? Hey! That's my kill. Oh, you bitch. You little bitch. Do I get my loot? Okay, I still get my loot. It's fine. I'll thank you then. Actually, I want to test that a little. Because, I'm curious if we lose XP if someone attacks something of ours. Because it feels like if you lose XP when someone helps you, that means you can sort of fuck over other people. Whereas if you get the full XP when someone helps you, that's kind of cool. But I feel like it makes more sense that it gets split because, you know, otherwise you'd have groups where you just have like, you know, one person hits something and yeah, I don't know, it could be exploited, you know, pretty easily. So I assume it gets split up, but it's probably based on how much, maybe it's like you get a certain amount for being the one who starts it and then you get more based on how much damage you do or something. And I'm just going to take this if no one else wants it. Go off, why not? I mean, free loot. I'll take some delicious boar. I don't know how many of these we want to get. The healing actually seemed quite good. I don't know what the potion does. We may want to equip that. I didn't actually look at it. Oh, raw hide as well. Okay. Gee. Oh, did I grab from down? Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Spawning Boar. Can I grab this without anyone bothering me? That'd be nice. I really wish I could get rid of chat. I'm sort of ignoring it, which is exactly why I mean, I'm sure it'll serve a purpose at some point for me, but... Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. So you get normal XP for skill stuff. Okay, that's up my alley. Okay, man. I gotta say, like, as I said in the last one, there's some things I'm mixed on, but there's definitely several things here that I'm seeing that if they don't do any bullshit monetization, this could definitely be an MMO for me. Like, yeah, there's definitely some stuff I like here. First impressions of the bow, I don't know how to feel. It kind of feels weird, actually. I don't know. It's like, is that how you normally do a longbow? Oh, why are you smoking? Don't do that. It's like, I don't know. It's just this weird little shot that like you can't. Oh, is there a powered shot that I'm? Oh wait, did I just loot? Oh, wait. Was that looting my arrows back, or did the boar drop arrows? Kind of cool if you could retrieve your arrows. Oh, also, I'm just realizing it's raining. Hope you can't hear that. Should be okay. This room that I'm in at the moment has a tin roof, and then there's like a little deck that extends out the side of it, and that is like a hard plastic roof. I mean, plastic's not the right word for that kind of roofing, but it's, you know, it looks plastic and it's clear, and, you know, both not exactly quiet when it comes to rain. But that it was a problem when I used a lavalier microphone, but now I use a condenser that's directional, so I don't think it should pick up, hopefully. Are you gonna... Okay, there we go. Got them dodging skills. I don't know how yeah, the bow's okay. It just feels very... what's the word? It's, it doesn't feel as impactful as hitting with the sword, like... I don't feel like I'm getting as much feedback out of it or something. Oh, boar blood, cool. And I don't understand, what am I seeing? Is that value or something? Oh, is it showing the total we have? Because it showed like a number on this, and then next to it it had... Okay, so it must show the total. It's like the right number is how many you picked up, and then on it is the number you now have in total. Okay, that's cool. Alright, there's definitely some little mechanical things I'm liking. Which frankly, like I said, there's little things that bother me, such as in that start area, not being as open as I felt like it should have been. On the other hand, if it's solid mechanically, and they don't do any bullshit monetization, that's a big win. Alright, I want to pay attention to the items this time to make sure. Now, I want to learn all the mechanics. Like I said, this is sort of me trying it out, but if I'm going to take it as a proper MMO, I want to learn all the little mechanics, figure out how shit works. Yeah, so, alright, so I had 7 pork, yeah. Alright, so that's kind of cool, you can see your total from that. Like, it's a simple little thing, but useful. Now, a charge shot, which didn't seem to... Yeah, no, so that was me holding in just then. Oh, and you can... Okay, can I pick up that arrow? No. Okay. Is there a way to do a charge shot I'm missing? Doesn't really seem... Because it was with the sword, it's just holding, right? Yeah. It feels like you'd have a charge shot, because like it's like you're not pulling the bow back that much, and it's like a low shot thing, not like sort of a grand big pullback. But maybe this is actually more realistic. Like I can't say I'm familiar enough with the real world usage of longbows to actually comment in that regard. But yeah, I know that it feels bad. It's just like a little bit less epic than I would think from a bow of this size or something. Yeah. But on that note, do we have any... How are we doing on that? Are we getting some XP? Oh, wow, Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? We've killed like a handful of these, only got this much. Yet I'm pretty sure we only killed 2 things with this, and it's got more than that. I mean, granted, they were actual monsters as opposed to these, but these don't seem... You know, they weren't exactly strong. Okay. Oh, can we steal his loot? That's interesting. Is that because he took too long, or... Okay. Well, there's one. I mean, I don't know if this is someone else's loot, and if I can steal it, I guess it's fine. Yours? You can have it. I don't know if it's actually his, but, you know. I'm not looking to take anyone else's shit at the moment. I'll decide if I want to be a bad guy later. I guess crafting. Oh, wait, no one wanted it? Or is he... I mean, I'll take it if no one else is taking it. No one else wants it, I'll take it. I mean, why not? I assume that other person was... I didn't know if they had, like, killed a couple and then they were doing it, but... If they're not going to take it, I'll take it. You know, yeah, nice guy won in this case. Very good. And this should do us, I think. And we'll... I don't know, I guess we'll maybe use half of it to make some stuff. Man, I really wish I could get rid of chat. I'm not looking at it, but it's like, I don't know what's coming up and I don't really care, but I also don't know if there's anything that's gonna be, you know, questionable on YouTube or something that I don't really want in the video. And I'm not gonna check. That would be a huge pain in the ass. I guess we can, maybe we'll go area anyway. Health, interesting. Recruitment. Oh, I guess yeah, I guess, let's feed, I guess. Okay, I wish there was like custom tabs. I definitely like that. Oh, is this, oh, okay. So I guess feed is the one you can control. So if I do maybe just those. I mean, it could throw that off as well, and it would be, that's probably better. But this is why I'd like tabs, because I mean it's easy enough to switch it. Like, because I wouldn't mind having the area on sometimes, but that's why like tabs are nice. Which it seems like, can I add another one? Because like it's basically set up for tabs already, isn't it? Like the feed plus this acts as like a customizable tab, so can I add another one? Because that would actually sort of be exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't seem like it, does it? Alright, well... Okay, so I guess that's not showing, so... I guess the new messages show, then it actually fades, but it's constantly showing because we're on global. And there's always messages streaming in. Yeah, alright, let's go with... Sorry, I'm just like, I'm taking way too long to do this, aren't I? You know what, we don't even want recruitment right now. Do we want any of them, to be honest? You know, I don't know what half of those are right now. We're not in a group, that's fine. You know, that's fine for now. I just, you know, nice clean UI, you know. That's one thing, Final Fantasy 14 again. I loved in doing that. I really enjoyed setting up my UI recently. I cleared the whole top of the screen, so it's only like, there's like nothing beyond here. It's like I got the map down here. I got two little grids of box action bars, like on it, like little box like this. My health's in the middle there. XP, you know, chats can't be moved. Those top menu things got slotted into bits here and adjusted the sizes, and it's really clean. And yeah, you can't see anything of the UI above here, so it's just really nice. Like it really is. And it makes me appreciate it after Black Desert, where there's so much shit and there's good customization. But these days they also do pop-ups in the corners for item shop stuff and bullshit you just don't want when you first open a game, you know? But anyway, that's me talking about other games enough. Once again, let's get to crafting. And also, do you have another quest? Or is it because I have an active quest with you? Like to go up here? Is that what I'm dealing with here?
Like I said, I really did enjoy your company.
Okay, I think so.
That message needs to get to Constable Seville.
Alright, let's get to crafting.
Settlement later, at least.
Oh, energizing light ration. Increase mana regen rate by 10% for 20 minutes. Oh, okay, so we have actual, like, longer term things. Recover 40 health per second for 20 seconds. This recovery stops if damage is taken. Afterwards, recover 1% of your health every... Okay. Oh! Recover 1% of your health every 2.5 seconds for 20 minutes. Wow. That's kind of cool. It seems like a really good item. Okay, so we can... I said to do half. It's kind of arbitrary, but... Oh wait, what does it take for this? Oh, they're both just pork. Okay. Recover. Okay, so 60 instead of that. Alright. I mean, honestly, in terms of what it does, like, I think that's plenty. Like, that's just faster. This seems like something you're more using between fights. Should we just... Well, no, let's just go 6. That's fine. I'll do us for the minute. I'm sure we can get more if we need it. All good. I assume there's probably nothing else we want to craft right now. Fishing pole, maybe? Green wooden fibers. I assume fibers is from the bush or something around here. How do we... Oh, right. Do we drag onto there? Yes, we do. And was that saw? Is that just immediate, I assume? Small portion of your health. That does not say how much, but I guess we'll throw that there. We don't have any fibers, do we? Or no? I guess we got some bait to start. I guess let's try and make a fishing rod. I don't know if we'll fish immediately, but I feel like it's probably worth grabbing, right? Let's get some wood. And I assume we can probably grab some fiber around here. Also, I want to check the campfire again just then. What does rest actually do there? I wonder. Camping available. Okay, that comes up then goes away, but why doesn't it do anything? I'm not sure what's up with that. I assume one of these... Okay, you. Your greenwood. Greenwood. I assume something here is going to give me... Oh, no sickle. Okay, we might actually want to make a sickle then. Probably good to have a set of tools on us, right? What else do we need? Was it... I don't remember, was it flint and wood or something? Yeah, flint, okay. Good, let's... And we already have... Yes, we already have the others. Okay. Let's do that. I think, do we have to... Okay, so we have to set it active, I guess, to actually harvest then? Oh, or not? Oh, we can equip them all at once then? I like that. Very nice. What was I? Right, 5. Does it say raw resources in crafting can be refined, derived from hemp plants? Oh, okay. So we have to actually get hemp and then refine it? Is that something we can do? Probably not yet. Oh, is that stuff down here? Oh, unlearned. I mean, yes, probably then. No. Alright, I mean, alright, it's fine. We'll figure out fishing as we go. We have rations. We have... we don't have many arrows, actually, do we? What was it to craft those? They were around somewhere, weren't they? Yeah, flint arrows. Okay. Ah, feathers. Turkeys. Okay. Maybe we'll, maybe we need to hold off on the bow a touch. Although I really just, want to get a staff, honestly. Okay, I think we are good to go, right? Head up to... Yeah, I think we're good. Hello, you with your fancy stuff. I guess we'll just, yeah, head out. Figure our way there. See what's what. Turn the volume up a little. Just for me. Oh, right, that was... Alright, no, I hate to turn around after that, but I just wanted to quickly check the campfire and see what rest actually does. I assume maybe it's just a way to get health back that's free or something. Hard to say. Fully rested. Okay. Not really sure. Oh, actually, let's eat one of these too, because it might be, well, call it wasteful, even though it only takes a second to get them. I just want to see, where does it show the buff? I'm still not seeing it. Like, I see the one in the middle down the bottom, but that's not the 20-minute one. Or is that gonna... No? Am I missing it? That's kind of weird. Because that's... Right, that's what it says, yes. That's... Oh, shit, did I... Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Alright, well, I guess we had some delicious pork. That's fine. Okay, we actually did waste one. That's fine. Eat up, buddy. Okay, yeah, the 20-minute thing is there. Okay. I must just have missed that last time. Let's grab some of these. How is our weight? What do we look? That's probably stacks up pretty fast, eh? I guess we need storage. I don't know what the I don't know what the situation for that is, but all right. Let's we're getting nighttime. Wait. Yes, son. I don't know. It's fine. It looks very nice though. All right. Let's follow the path, I guess. Grab a couple of things on the way. Ooh, it's a red name. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how PvP or anything works in this, but I assume red name usually equals PvP. Oh wow, that was a... The name doesn't show for very long. It seemed like it was really close before we could see the name. Which, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing, just something I noticed. Trees, very cool. Sort of a... I won't say marshy, but these look a bit... Actually, this is a little strange. I feel like these type of trees would normally be lower or something, you know, like they wouldn't normally be, although I guess if there's a tide, I don't know what this is connected to. I just thought it looked like it would normally be more water and there'd be, you know what I mean? But I guess if there's a tide that comes up, I don't know, I could just be wrong. I could just also be wrong. No, I guess, yeah, no, this would have a tide come in, so that's probably makes more sense. Okay, don't mind me. Okay, you're just green wood, that's fine. Doesn't really look like a plant you get wood from, but it's actually a little bit weird, isn't it? This is not this does not produce wood. It's a little thing, but I mean, like for real, this does not produce wood. I mean, I guess no, I mean, looking at that, that's definitely pure plant. Wait. Well, no, that was a dumb thing to say. You see what I mean? I'm pretty sure you're not going to find any wood on that bush. Oh, okay. That just, okay, just goes. I just pressed. Oh, man, alright, that is not fast. I assume maybe leveling up makes it faster, or that could be just tool-based. Would also be both. I don't know what we're going to get. Gonna be a different type of wood, or just more, maybe. Like a larger amount of green wood. Oh wow, yeah, 21 green wood, okay. That's a fair bit. And the tree... Yeah, I suppose that's... Yeah, sure, why not? I'm pretty sure if you were cutting down one of these trees, you'd be cutting up here, wouldn't you? Like, you'd just stand up on... Or something, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't be hacking at each one of them. That just seems like a lot of work. Anyway, that's fine. Flint. Yeah, it is definitely nighttime. What are you? I know what she's hiding, okay. Lakina. I know what she's hiding. Found on the road out of Monarch's Bluff. I left town at twilight to avoid a scene with Constable Seville, but she was there, waiting at the gate like she knew my thoughts. Such a shame to see you go, she said. Monarch's Bluff will surely miss you. A perfectly normal thing to say. For the 100th time, I wonder if the things I saw Sauville do that night were just a nightmare. I can hear your voice telling me that I'm being too paranoid. I find myself watching her. She seems so normal, wrapped up in the petty concerns of the settlement, but sometimes I catch a flash of it in her eyes when she looks at me. Maybe it's always been there, or maybe she's seen me as a threat now. I'm coming to Windswood. Windswood? Windswood? I'm coming to Windswood. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. I'm coming to Windswood, and if I head straight east all night, I should be able to get there by daybreak. The terrors of the nighttime wilds are nothing compared to what I'm leaving behind. I'm looking forward to a fresh start. Okay. I wonder if the things I saw Sauville do that night were just a nightmare. Like, what exactly did she see? Is there another page? Undiscovered. Okay. Did that add to our... There was an option to add. I guess it does when you read. Is that in... Is that that? Oh, okay, it is. Monarch Bluff's Legacies. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, are you enjoying New World? Not now. Well, yeah, not now. I'll give you feedback later, maybe. I haven't played enough yet. How are we doing? Ooh, we have 8 points. Feels like we should use them, right? What does focus help with? That's not very descriptive. What does it actually do? Primary attribute for the life stuff. That's all well and good, but it literally doesn't tell me what it does. Like, are these not elaborated on? That's actually awkward, isn't it? I mean... Oh, okay, refund. Oh, can you you can just respec? Like, well, I guess that's good. Okay, I guess that's, you know, less to worry about then. I mean, dexterity, like, that's... Constitution's your health, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I guess these could literally just do that. Like, as in these just technically help these weapons, and that's all they do. You know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess we can respec, so... I don't know. I wouldn't mind putting, like, I wouldn't mind a little more health, maybe. Mana regenerate. I mean, they can go up. What does that do? Oh, that's a fair boost. Maybe. Wait, was that? It goes up. What? 25, 25. Oh, it's just 25 each time. Okay. You know what? Let's just do that for now. I don't know if I'm going to regret it. I assume not because the staff's there, but that's fine. Alright, let's continue on. Try and actually get to the settlement. Alright. Oh, I was going to check the map, but I won't. We'll just find our way there as we go. Looks really nice though, I gotta say. I might have underestimated the graphics a bit at the start, I think. Yeah, I would have to say so. Definitely need to see more, but yeah, no, they are quite nice, I think. I think the Carol I think, yeah. I don't know, am I mistaken? Like, this is definitely not where my eyes are. You know, it's not my, I'm not the best at it. The simple way to say that. But I feel like the environment is better than the character model. I don't know, is it just me, or? I'm curious. Oh, is that a turkey? You have something I want. You have crafting materials. Oh shit, that was... Oh, nice, okay. Jawbone Cove Turkey. Okay, oh, and you just click. Okay, previously I was holding this in. Okay, good, it's the same as trees. That makes things easier. Yeah, so we got feathers. Good, good, good. We can make arrows with that. Oh, you are less friendly. What level are you? 6? Okay. We can do that. Jump back. Got skills. Somewhat. Maybe we just hack at it. It's probably easier. Yeah, I mean, actually, like, the food that gives you, like, what is it? Is it 1%? No, that's... What is it? Oh, it is 1%, yeah. That's really useful for, like, just stuff like this, isn't it? Don't really have to worry about your health going down a bit. Just sort of, yeah, handles itself. I assume there'll be better ones too. Yeah, I don't know, I really like that food. The idea that it actually heals you quickly when you use one, but then it actually keeps going for 20 minutes. Like, it's just it's not stingy. Any other turkeys around here? Are you? Something over there. Probably the daytime isn't actually the best time for this, but... Wolf... Are these people's campfires? Is that what that is? Camping not unlocked yet. Okay. Oh, staff. At level 9. Okay. That's what I like to see. I would really like to get a staff. Like, I'm sure if I continue this, I'll want to sort of check out some other weapons and level into things. Like, the musket seems like it could be fun, potentially. But I feel like, you know, staff will be the main one. I really want to start getting XP for it. These campfires are... I don't know about them. They seem like one of those things that... I don't know, they can be immersion breaking. It's a small thing. It just... my immediate thought is like the tents and things that were an issue in Black Desert for a time. I mean, they're not really an issue because they don't actually cause a problem. It's just that they can be rather obnoxious when you know, Like, what? You know what I mean? Not a big deal. Not something that actually bothered me, but I know it, you know, it can be that immersion factor and it can bother some people. Same kind of thing that happened, you know, when mounts get piled up and things like that. Okay, I guess we're at the settlement. Wasn't really, kind of rambling to myself anyway. Alright, we have a, ooh, storage shed, that is good. 2 storage sheds? Are they related? Is that this? Storage shed. Okay. How does this work? Okay. Oh, weight limit. Not good. Okay. Let's just throw that in there. We'll go to the other one to see if they are connected. I would assume so. And, first impressions of the village, I guess. Because this is the first, yeah. I quite like what I'm seeing. I do wonder about all of this. I mean, I feel like it looks really good. But would people actually do this? You know? Like would people actually leave these kind of plants growing, like, around their house? I'm not sure. I don't know. I might be overthinking it a little. Because it looks fantastic. I like what I'm seeing, that's for sure. Oh, where are we at? Okay, we're not quite at the center yet. So, yeah, it's a decent size, actually. For the first town we're seeing. Feels quite good. You know, it's got, yeah, it's like a grandness to it. You can't see everything at once. It's sort of, yeah, I don't know. I definitely like what I'm seeing. And hello, storage box. That is what I want. And yes, okay. Okay. So, let's put a couple things away. Grab you back out. Well, actually, those are as common as common gets, aren't they? Raw hide. I don't know what we need that for yet, so they can go away. Flint's common. Poultry, I guess we can keep on us. What are these? They don't weigh much. I wonder how that actually works. How do we increase that? You can increase your maximum encumbrance by equipping bags. Ah, okay. Interesting. Alright. These are junk we can sell, I assume. Spear, you're kind of heavy, so you can go in there. You know what? What do you weigh? You know, these can just go away for now. Stuff we don't need, then go away. Those as well. Keep them. Very good. Where do we actually need to go? That's a thing. Oh, right, the big thing. That would make sense. Do we have a key here somewhere? Like, what do we... No? I guess we'll just figure out what things are as we go. Town project board. Town project missions are available on this board. Okay, I don't know what they are, but I assume maybe missions specific to this town. Governor's desk. The governing company can set tax rates for this territory and pay upkeeps here. Okay. Cook various meals. Trading posts. Players can buy and sell items. That might be a way to get a crappy staff. Tannery. Loom. Outfitting station. Arcane repository. Forge. Stone cutting table. Storage shed. Smelter. Wood shop. Workshop. Kitchen. Do we have any... Are there any, traders here? Like NPCs? Doesn't really seem like it. I guess we'll just check the trading post. Which is this? Yes, it is. Okay. Weapon. Wait, none? What? Oh, available orders. Okay. Magical weapons. Fire staff. And price. Ooh, that's too rich for me. What do we got? We got 200. Wait, is that literally 5? Like, okay. I guess we can get a staff, no problem. Uncommon. Alright, yeah, we can get a staff, no worries here. Wait, oh, interesting. The The stats there are different. Plus, like 73 fire damage, then plus 3 strength and 6 constitution. Whereas this is dexterity and intelligence. Oh, the gear score is different too. Oh, okay, so you can definitely get some variance then. Maybe it's different types? Focus and intelligence, probably good. Oh, that's 29. We should save our money. Let's go that's cheap as shit. I don't want to... Well, no, I don't want to do that. Go back. I don't want to miss out on my cheap stuff. That was you, right? So how do I buy? How does how you buy? Okay, 735. That's... Yeah, that is absolutely worth it. Awesome. Fire Staff of the Trickster. Oh, I didn't realize that of the night. Oh, okay. I didn't see that part of it. Okay. Of the Knight, of the Cavalier. Gotcha, gotcha. So it's probably not random, this specific. Okay. Of the Mage, that's probably what I should have went with. That's 20 bucks though. That's we got the better one, I think. Buy orders, that's not a thing. Okay. Is it just in our inventory now? It is. Very good. Boom. Wait, what? This item we bound to. Okay. We got binding in this game. Okay, fair enough. Very nice. The bow I think will keep on us for the minute, but yeah, might keep sword second at the moment. Other than that, I think we're good. That was mainly all I wanted, which... Oh! Really? You just click to shoot fireballs. I like that. That's nice. Yeah, I can get behind that. And I guess we can use a sword. I mean, a shield with it, too. Interesting. Where are we at here? I want to have a look at the... because I hadn't looked at these. So we got Pyromancer and Fire Mage. Isn't that... Okay. They sound similar to me, but sure. Yeah, Flamethrower. Pillar of Fire. Meteor Shower. Incinerate. Burnout. Yeah, Fire Mage and Pyromancer. Those seem like they're splitting hairs a bit. Is there some, like, lore thing in, like, something that makes them different? Or... Like, I mean... Like, wouldn't pyromancy be the art of fire? Like the art of fire magic? Or is mancy, like, does that imply something else? I'm not sure, like, if there's different meanings to mancer or something, like... okay, anyway. From the sound of them, I have no idea which I'd want to go with. While holding a fire staff and blow 50% max health, damage increase 20%. Interesting. Heavy attacks restore 5% of your max mana. That sounds nice. Heavy attacks reduce fire and tough cooldowns. Fire of Pillar deals 40% more damage to foes at full health. That's nice. Targeted spell that deals 134% weapon damage. I'm really not sure which of these I'd want to do. When you block, this one sounds more tanky. Like seeing, like this, when you take damage, you get the thing, and I mean, I don't know if tanky is the right word, but more in the. This one sounds like you're more intended to take damage. Whenever burn deals damage, gain 10% fortify. Yeah, that's yeah. This feels, yeah, like it's more intended to take more damage. Yeah. Okay, I might go with Fire Mage. Seems a little bit more pure destruction-y, which is what I think I want to go for, because that sounds fun. Yeah, okay, level... Okay, so there's 20 levels total. I wonder how much that actually takes. I don't know if, like... I mean, I assume at some point, some people are going to max out all of these, I'm sure. Depending how long it takes, like... Already level 4, and like halfway through 4 on this, and I mean, I'm sure it's going to slow down, but... That's actually... feels like a fair bit, considering... Yeah. I mean, hell, it may not be intended that these are meant to be a huge investment of time. I don't know. Alright, anyway, I think we'll give Fire Mage a go. Not that we have any points to actually make it official yet, but that's fine. I guess we'll check out the board and this quest. I assume the board's going to be quest. Like, maybe that's where, instead of getting, you know, quests from different people around the town, they'll just come from the board instead, or... Which I assume is this over here. Alright, town project board. What do we got? Oh, no, this is not what I was thinking then. Okay. Oh, well, there is actually that, but town upgrade. Interesting. Town upkeep. What is that? Wait, what? Free. What? Why? What? Why is the coin so bad? I guess it's more about the EXP and standing? Like, what's the point of even giving that amount of coins? That's kind of weird. I don't know what this does. Like, I guess we can try it. Start mission? How does this, like, does that... Okay. Where... Is that or... Where are we looking here? What is that? Is that a quest? I don't... Oh, and there's a territory... Okay, there's a whole other thing there, apparently. What? I don't know what this is. A lone wolf dies and reborn again. Bayhel Borrow, level 6 recommended. Is that an area? Is that just a... Is that like that? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. As for... Okay, I guess we can check up at the top. Do we have a direct... I don't know where we're meant to hunt these links. Do we have an actual... I'm sure we do, right? We have a... Yeah, this is what I want. A quest page. That's... Yeah. Town project. Okay. Want to explore... Unpin. No, I want it... That's good. I don't know, are we just meant to find them? Like, is it just not marked? Like, I don't know how this works, is what I'm confused on at the moment. Oh, well, there's a red something there. No, that looks like it's elsewhere as well. Because I don't know, like, if we have to just find them, you know, that's cool, but I don't want to arbitrarily be looking for them if I'm missing the marker or something. I mean, because this one's... Like, is it because it's... do I need to pin it or something? Is that the problem? Because that's pinned. Oh, actually, viewing map. This one doesn't have that. Alright. That's fine, I guess. We'll worry about it next. Alright, well, I don't know where that is, but that's fine. How are we doing in here? Oh, actually, unrelated. Can we go... Is there a... It seems there's a first person. I wasn't sure about that. No, I guess not. What is that? Danger here. What did I do? Why does it say danger? Cancel? Oh. I guess you have little markers. I see. It's kind of cool. I don't really know how I did the red one, but...
This every new face, I wonder, will those eyes soon glow red with corruption? That storm, then shattered mountain erupting. I think the moment we dreaded has come.
Hello there. I have Watcher Douglas's report.
Let me see. Yes. Charity reports the corruption nearly got a foothold on the beach. You must be the one she mentions here. Very well. You're welcome to Monarch's Bluffs.
Thanks, buddy.
The irony in this corruption business is that an old madman warned us about it years ago. Oh, he was right. It will get worse before it gets better. If it gets better at all, that is.
What happened to this madman?
Oh, he wandered off, disappointed and angry. Well on his way to becoming lost, I suspect. I heard rumors of a creepy old man fishing by the Western River. Could be the same one. Who knows?
Yes, who knows? I'm sure it's a perfect coincidence. You think the corruption will come here?
Most likely. The time has come for us to batten down the hatches and seal the settlement off. Take Charity's report to Magistrate Bixford. He and I have discussed this possibility. He knows what must be done.
That seems like a big move. So, like, sealing off the settlement. Does that mean, like, everyone leaving, or... like, just bunkering down? Okay. Looks like we get a fancy hat, so... that's worth it. Alright, let's go find old Bixford, apparently. Okay, the Vitae Aeternum Pact. Truce proposal found on Aeternum. On? I guess. On this island of eternal life there has been established 3 parties of interest, the Marauders, the Syndicate, and the Covenant, that shall truly be referred to as that shall thusly be referred to as factions. These factions represent their individual interests and motivations that shall be introduced to every new denizen, henceforth referred to as the subject of Aeternum. Once all 3 introductions have been issued, the subject is returned to the magistrate of the settlement and make a formal, immutable decision on which faction they wish to swear their undying allegiance to. Henceforth, the subject shall belong to their chosen faction and be available to fight in wars for settlement, gubernatorial control, as well as conduct missions for influence within their faction. All members of each faction agree to conduct their fighting away from the settlement of Aeternum, as they are hereby decreed sanctuary. So the pact is decreed, and so it shall be so for so long as their life on Aeternum. Note: the bloody factions refuse to sign the bloody truce. Perhaps some change in wording would convince a representative to come forward and unite the factions in this agreement. Oh, okay. So it sounds all well and good, but it hasn't actually been signed, so chaos ahead then? Okay, very interesting. Okay, there's a few things to get around here apparently. Missing persons report, Christopher Ward. Okay. Missing persons report, Christopher Ward. Found at the constable's desk in Monarch's Bluff. Wait, is this... Oh, is this going on from this? Okay. From the desk of Constable Seville, Christopher Ward has vanished from Monarch's Bluff. His house was found emptied of all his belongings. His soul was not returned home. None of the other settlements nor any of the watchers have seen or heard from him. I must note Christopher has been acting strangely in the days leading up to this appearance. He seems to have fallen victim to some kind of paranoid delusion. I even caught him peering in my window late at night. Disappearances are, of course, nothing new in Aeternum. There are many dangers that await the unprepared and the overly curious. Still, as the constable of this settlement, I feel somewhat responsible. In the end, Christopher simply wouldn't heed my warnings. Unless further evidence turns up, Mr. Ward is presumed lost or corrupted. I'll ask Adjudicator Ogan to add his name to the Covenant prayer list of wayward souls. Okay, so we have sort of a bit of a conflicting thing here. We either have someone who is generally paranoid and maybe going a little crazy, or we have, like, you know, psychopath constable who's, you know, writing this out to cover their tracks of possibly being caught doing something terrifying. I mean, the whole, I wonder if the things I saw in Sawville do that, I wonder if the things I saw Sawville do that night were just a nightmare. Like, that's not the kind of wording you use for something, just... That's not like robbing a place. Like, that's not like taking a bribe or, you know, that's like something bad. Like, yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll see about that as we go along. What is this? Oh, okay. So the upgrades, I don't know what that's about. Is that like a global, like, community thing? Or is there like personal upgrades you do? I don't really know about that. It does seem, it says territory and stuff, so I don't know. I guess that could be both. I mean, it could be either, I should say. Won't worry about it for the minute. Let's see what else is going on around here. Territory upkeep. Territory upkeep is overdue. Until the upkeep is paid, the governing company cannot start a town project. Company and faction bonuses are disabled. Interesting. Territory must be claimed at the fort. I don't know, is this like guild stuff or... I don't really know. There's a lot of little things to figure out as we go. Also, I have not been paying attention. My FPS is not actually great, is it? I mean, it feels smooth enough to play, like... But I'm realizing up there, like 40, you know... Well, you can see if you've been paying attention to it. It's not great, is it? I mean, like, so right now, all I have running is, this... oh, actually, I do have Firefox open at the moment because I'm uploading. But even so, well, and there is a handful of tabs, but that with OBS recording, and I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my 390 should be handling better than this because the, like, OBS, the toll is on, like, the CPU, and for Firefox, it's more of a RAM thing. So the fact that I'm, like, hitting 40 in this area, it could be because there's more players around the town, I guess. I wasn't paying too much attention to what it was before. Alright, over there. Let's, I don't know, I have to watch that, because it feels smooth enough to me, like, it doesn't feel bad. But it is making me wonder if I shouldn't knock back some of the settings a touch. There's not, I don't know. There's probably a decent number of players around here. But look at that, it's getting down to 35. Man, is that like just unoptimized or what? I mean, a 390 shouldn't be dealing with like under 40 FPS, I feel like. I know I've got max settings going, but maybe we actually want to drop it back a bit on something unimportant at least, because something could be chewing up more without, you know, realizing. Not checked in. You are leaving without checking into the inn. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but I guess we'll do that next. I just want to sort of walk down out here and see how the FPS shifts at all. I mean, the video's in 60 FPS, so I assume it'll look better for you, but yeah, the FPS is not great here, is it? If I stop, it goes up quite a bit, actually. Wow, that's a big jump. Like, wow, movement, yeah. I didn't really want to knock the settings down. I think it feels smooth enough. But maybe there's something that doesn't really matter that I can throw down, you know? Would it be better to cap it at 60 maybe? No, well, I guess that won't ultimately impact that directly, will it? I don't know, there's probably, I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't actually feel bad to me, but it probably doesn't feel as smooth as it should either, does it? It's probably like it doesn't actually feel bad to me, but in reality, if it gets boosted up, it'll, you know. Yeah, let's knock a couple of, you know, things that don't matter as much down. Water detail, wow, nice water is nice. Maybe we can try high. What are we sitting at now? We seem to be around 60. Alright, so we're sitting around 60, not doing anything. If we start moving the camera, it's dropping to like 40, 45. That gives us at least a bit of an idea. So, shadows in a game like this is probably pretty taxing. So let's try and knock that down to high. Just to see, wait, is that, I don't know if it's going to update in, do I need to save or is that? Okay, no real change there. But I don't know what's, like, I assume there's probably a couple of things that are drawing the most, you know? Because that didn't change anything doing that. What if we put down to low? Oh wow, look at the difference up here. Look how bright that just went. Wow. Let's knock down into low and look at it. Oh yeah. Makes a difference. Wow, look at over there. Oh, look at the FPS though. Is it the same facing this way still? Wow, that gained us like 10 to 15. Yeah, that gained 10 to 15 FPS. Yeah, it did. Wow. That's, yeah, shadows are definitely pretty taxing then. Let's just throw it back on high again. Wow, look at the difference. That's crazy. Alright, we definitely want to keep that maybe. See what we can do. Like, how's medium? How's medium look? Oh my, what have I done? Oh, wow, the textures had to reload there. Let's go high. Even though, like, and then maybe that high. Post-processing details. Effect details, we knock that down to high. Like, I'm just looking for a bit of a boost. We don't need crazy perfection here. How's that gonna, is that gonna, I feel like if you're still in high, most things are gonna be looking pretty good. I feel like, did that make more of a difference than I realized? I feel like that actually made a bit of a, things, I don't know, something looks a little odd now. What changed how things look so much? Is it that? Maybe it doesn't. Let me just, I'm sorry you gotta watch through this. I could skip it, but hey, it's part of the process, we'll say. Oh, that was what, did I change the texture details? No wonder I was confused there. Yeah, and that's why they did the reload. Okay. That was probably what it was. I didn't actually mean to change that. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know what, yeah. Terrain, maybe? We'll just put a few things a high. Effects. Medium. Object details. Maybe we can go high on the water. I'm knocking quite a few things down here. But let's see how it goes. So I'm just still. Yeah, that did actually boost things quite a bit, didn't it? Yeah, I think that's probably good. I mean, that's still not amazing FPS. I'm still moving. It's under 60. Which, I mean, again, I feel like even though I've got some things happening on my computer, a 390 shouldn't be dealing this. Like, it should be better, I feel like. I feel like there's been a real downgrade. Like, am I wrong? Look at the area I'm in. I think it doesn't help that I came through here at night, so I'm not, you know. I think things still look good. I don't know, I feel like the, maybe I want to adjust the lighting back. I feel like that actually, something's made a more difference than I realized here. Maybe it's the lighting. Is that... It's like there's something just, it's like, yeah, I don't quite know. How's the FPS sitting though? Nah, it's getting up to 80 there. Alright, let's run with that for now. I don't want to be too crazy about it. Hopefully, can sort of find a happy medium with it, or... sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking. I had to adjust myself. Actually, I need to... You know what? I'm going to have a quick stretch. Grab a drink, and we'll continue. I didn't realize we've already been playing an hour, and I think that's... Yeah, my ass needs to... I'm sitting in a bad position. I've been sort of slouched down comfortably, but it's been, like, really unsupportive, so... give me a sec here. Sounds like someone's getting chomped by wolves. Okay, it sounds like it's getting closer too, actually. Alright, we'll get going here in a second. I was too lazy to make a coffee for the minute because I want to actually try something else here. So, I have my juice, and I'll make a cup of tea or coffee shortly. But, that aside, we're playing around with the settings here. But we didn't actually try potato mode. Like, I'm curious how this game actually looks if we go, like, as low as possible on settings. Yeah, let's give that a go. Visual, we should have to readjust this back, I suppose, but that's fine. Let's go low. Is there any lower? I assume that probably put everything as low as it can go, right? Okay, this, honestly not bad. I'm kind of surprised our FPS is... Well, no, it's going up, it's going up. Although, I should be hitting a nice 144 or something, like... I should be at least hitting my refresh rate, shouldn't I? I mean, on potato settings, that doesn't seem really too good. Not terrible. Well, I mean, it's a 390 for God's sake. This thing was not cheap. All right, let's bump it back up. What do we want to do? Go very high. Oh wait, if I put it back to custom, will it be saved? No, it will not. That's okay. That was too hopeful. Oh wow, that was interesting. All right, have an idea of how things look. I want to keep things as close as I can, you know. But obviously, we do have a bit of an FPS issue. Nice water. Like I think high is still good. Let's knock that down to high. Lighting. I think they can all go high. I think at least those can be high. Post-processing, you know what? I'll keep that up. I think that looks pretty good. FPS is actually looking okay. Alright, let's oh, new build available. Log out to verify your on Steam build ID. Okay. That's an interesting, subtle way of making that appear. I guess I could do that. Probably wouldn't hurt. I don't know if there's any real reason to. Other than it's going to keep popping up. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'll update, why not? Alright, we updated and apparently there's an announcement. incoming downtime for maintenance purposes. The service will go down on the 22nd of July at 12:45 p.m. That's not how you. That's not. What do you mean PM? What time zone are you talking about? Now, there is a chance that they've actually converted it automatically, but that would not be correct since that's already passed for me. Come on, that's like, really no time zone. That's pretty bad. Like, again, I know it's a little thing, but it does matter. But I'm going to assume it's an American time zone, and considering that that was like an hour and 15 minutes ago for me, I'm going to assume it's still probably... let's see, what would that be? Oh wait, yeah, that's probably like 12 hours away or something. So I think that's fine. We are back. I don't know what the patch is for. It was like 68 megabytes, so yeah. I figure if I figured that message down the bottom wasn't gonna go away though, so it was probably best just to get it over with. Well, it was kind of nice that you didn't get kicked or anything, that it actually yeah, so that's cool. Although considering it was sort of a random patch just now and there's going to be downtime coming up like within the day, I wonder what it was. There must have been an emergency fix, eh? Oh, hey, wait, come on. I just logged out to deal with that. Are you serious? I have done that. Are you going to go away? No? Alright. Let's take a look at this while we hope that goes away. Territory standing levels let you unlock benefits within the territory. Are they specific to... Oh, okay. Are these... Monarch's last standing rank is 10. Oh, okay. So... Do we... Like, do they cost 1 point each? Is that what we're dealing with here? Gathering speed sounds nice, but they're probably the winners. I want XP. Oh. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Although... Wait, yeah, so... Why is that just like that stands on its own, then there's these three, or...? Because that one didn't change, right? Okay, increase storage by 25. That sounds terrible, actually. Isn't, like, storage is like 1,000 by default. That doesn't seem very good value. Yes, I am in fact recording. Good. Just making sure on that. Decreased trading tax rate. That's decreased crafting fee. None of these are great to me right now. Maybe the storage is what I want. Although trading tax is something that I feel like it's gonna matter more. Like that's... Yeah, I think I will want that. I just don't care about it right now. Yeah. And as for anything else... Okay, we're still... Yeah, we haven't actually tried this now, have we? Is that a mallet? Interesting. Who's that? Oh, that's not... Oh, it hadn't been built. Okay, I see. Interesting. There's a lot of them around, isn't there? Which, I assume we unlock soon, because there's people, yeah, close to our level that have it. What the hell are we, actually? We're like 6? Oh, yeah, it's down the bottom corner. I see. That Steam shit's not going away, though, which is kind of a pain in the ass, because I literally logged out just to do that, and it updated. So, I also don't know why I'm walking that way. It's, I do want to find the links, but I don't really know. Actually, how does this work? Is this like what resource are we using? I mean, mana. But what are we looking at there? Oh, it only costs 1 to do a little one, and then we can do a charge, which looks like it does plus 5. Okay, that's simple enough. That's not bad, actually. Like. It sort of makes it seem like it's way better than the bow, doesn't it? That you kind of need a constant supply of something you have to craft. I mean, yeah, that actually, it shoots pretty fast, actually. That's not bad. That's way faster than the bow. Nice. That's not bad at all. I prefer to get some turkeys, but that's not bad actually. What do we get from this? Rawhide. Okay, I don't know if because we did get some poultry. Like I don't know if because this is just light ration. Like it doesn't actually say it's pork specific, even though we cooked pork. So I don't know if we can actually use other meats to make the same ration or. What was the level 19? Man, actually, going on things I don't know about this game, I don't even know what the max level is, actually. I have no idea whatsoever. But it's fun, though, you know? I'm liking going into this as blind as I am, because everything's a mystery, you know? From, I don't know, I mean, literally, everything's a mystery. That doesn't really need further elaboration, does it? I wish, actually, just complete, you know, tangent here in my brain. I don't know if there's an auto loot button, because you have to press T when there's more than one item. Like, if there's only one item, it seems to auto loot, but then otherwise, yeah, you press T to loot it when it's like that. I definitely prefer to auto loot if we can. Also, why didn't that thing come after me? I did all the damage to it. Wait, how you doing? Can we? Oh, we can actually walk and cast. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's kind of nice. Yeah, very nice. Are you gonna? Okay, that's mine. You can have your flint. I want the... Oh, it went away. That's too bad. We should actually probably eat one of them rations, eh? And... Oh, it's a red meat. Right, okay, that's... Can we... how do we cook? I guess we can't do that without a campfire. And it didn't seem like we could just use someone else's, unfortunately. Which would actually add some, you know, it would be good that they're around that way. Could steal his thing, but I won't. What do we do? Let's just double check, actually. There wasn't some option I missed there, like... Because I'd really like to try cook that red meat. Okay. It does seem like probably if camping was unlocked, we might actually be able to. But, can we check, Oh, companions. Companies are groups of players to band together to... Oh, okay, this is factions. I mean, guilds, right. Okay. Alright, cool. Actually, I wonder how they set up. I'll have to look into it a bit more. Because, if I do plan to play this game, I'll definitely make a guild. Yeah. I never used to be into that, but when I started playing Black Desert, I made a guild, and I've run that for quite a while. I mean, I've tapered off playing it a bit now, so activity dropped a bit, but I did have a max size guild that I was running, a casual life skill guild. It's pretty good though. I enjoy it. I mean, the guild's still active, just not that many players anymore. Especially because after the, I mean, some left. Some, I mean, the majority just aren't active anymore. That's one of the things with Black Desert Online. People tend to come and go. Good times though. So yeah, I think if there's sort of a non-PvP purpose to making a company, if it can be sort of a more casual skill PvE oriented thing, I will definitely make a guild. It will be if you are interested at all, please note though that it will be a casual thing. It won't be one that has like organized pushing PvE content or any of that kind of stuff. Like I like to just like a casual, you know, for people who enjoy just playing it like I do, which tends to be more just enjoy the PvE content, binge out life skills for absurd amounts of times and things like that. Because I am liking what I'm seeing so far. Like, I think at this point, even though there's still so much to see, it's really the monetization that's going to be, I think, the big deciding factor for me, sadly. And it's just, it's a psychological thing. I'm very aware of, you know, how much it should and shouldn't matter and such, but it is what it is to me. I don't want to invest myself and have another Black Desert situation. Even though I have so many great memories from that game, it doesn't change the fact that they just did wrong by the players, straight up. Which is too much to summarize if you're unfamiliar, honestly, but goddamn, they did so many things. Anyway, B-dub mate. That makes me think of B-double-O. If anyone would be familiar with that person, but, you know, Minecraft YouTuber. Haven't watched in years, but cool guy. Anyway, that aside, what were we doing? Because, my god, my brain just goes from one direction to another, doesn't it? But that's pretty normal. For me. Ay. So links, I don't know if we're going to be finding them. I do want to cook the meat. That is one thing. Which, can we use this fire or is that the same? No, that's just a tier 2 version, I see. Was that actually a player's then? I guess. Because I don't know how long they last, because that's been there a minute. I assume there's probably public fire around here. What about this? That's a forge. I guess that could be... I don't know if that applies... Probably, yeah, no. Okay, that makes sense. Forge is on the map, though. Oh, there was a cooking thing around somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah. Kitchen. Wait, yeah, can we mark... Can we... Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. We can set a point. Very good. Alright, let's go try cook that. I mean, we're going to need more anyway, but... It should be good. What level is... Okay, so we get level 15 for that one. Okay. First bag at 10. Well, that shouldn't be too far away. Although not knowing the max level does, yeah. There's a lot of unknowns. What? No voice chat. Why is that? Is that a message? Is that a title? I don't know. It looks like a title. I'm not sure.
Let me guess. You've brought back the Watch's report, have you not? I knew it as soon as you passed by, you see.
I wasn't actually meaning to talk to this guy. I just sort of did it because he had a thing over his head. It was like natural instinct. Yes, I have the report here.
I don't need to read it. The storm, the eruption of Shattered Mountain, none of it's a surprise to me. You I had not anticipated, however. This is an ominous day to arrive on Aeternum.
Hey, I just want my hat. Thank you.
Your timing is either impeccable, or it's miserably unfortunate. Monarch's bluffs attract those marked for strange fates.
Well,
so it seems.
I didn't plan it, buddy.
Of course not. And I must not forget my role as a gracious host. You should check in at the inn and make yourself at home here. Return later, and we shall talk more.
I gotta say, I feel like, at least so far, generally, the voice acting is pretty solid. And it's been all quest stuff so far, so, yeah, really cool. Yeah, I didn't even mean to talk to that person. It was just sort of like, yeah, literal, just muscle memory took over. It's like NPC, thing above head, must talk. Put that aside. Where's that? Make yourself at home. Talk to Innkeep Baton and check in at the inn. Oh, right, that was... Right, there's that. Is that like a... Is it a main quest? Is that what that... Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, the old man... Wait, what? Help the settlement prepare to defend against corruption and then search for an old man along the river in Monarch's Bluff. He may know more about the corruption. Okay, yeah, that's level 12. Okay. And that's level 3. Okay. Yeah, I was... Yeah, because okay, that I must have... I didn't realize there was that part to it. I don't know. I knew, like, I had to talk to Bixford. I didn't really... Yeah. I got a bit confused there. Oh. Wait, no. No, don't mind me. I'm just... I don't know. I got confused there. All is clear now. I was confused because I knew I had to talk to him, but then I said I just sort of went to him. I didn't even realize who I was talking to. But yes, okay. All good now. But yes, level 12. That's a little bit away. I mean, I don't think we got here early. I guess we'll just go to the inn and see what that leads us to. I know that, like, I guess that could also be another line, but I guess we'll see.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
Sure, why not? Welcome to Monarch's Bluff Inn. Would you like to check in? This will allow you to recall and respawn at the settlement from anywhere in the world. Sounds good. Very nice. Monarch's Bluff is now your new recall point. Okay, very good. Does that... Oh, I guess we gotta talk to him again. Very good.
There now. Even in a strange land, one must get situated. I read Charity's report. You're quite a hero, by her account.
Thanks, buddy. Oop, level 7. Very nice.
Whether you realize it or not, I think you have come to help us here in Monarch's Bluffs. Right at the hour of our greatest need.
Hey, I'm just looking for money. I just want to get paid. You know, get some cool staffs, blow shit up. You like living in Monarch's Bluff?
I had a feeling you were going to ask that. Inappropriate as it may be, yes, I quite like it here. I used to live in Cutlass Keys, but I got the sense I wasn't wanted. People in Monarchs accept me the way I am.
No, good for you, buddy. I'll help if I can.
Indeed. I will put all the town's resources at your disposal. You can acquire supplies, or sell them at the trading post, and I have allotted you a storage space. Go and see them for yourself.
Well, unless you mean more storage, I've already seen it, but sure, thanks, buddy. Open a trading post, open a storage shed. Okay. Think I've already done both of those. Also, that, yeah, the new build thing does not seem to be going away, which is a little bit obnoxious, honestly. Like, why? It says, like, log out now to verify. Well, I did. I did it. So, I don't know. I might have to open and close it again shortly, see if it fixes it, because it is a little bit annoying. That's right. All I need to do. Very good. Do we actually want to store anything? I do want to put that on. Throw that in there. That's fine. How do we hide the hat? I assume that is an option. That's not what we want. Also don't want to crouch, but good to know. Oop, okay, right click to do that. Good. Dying, cool. Can die, can lock, can change skin. Hide headgear? Oh, okay. Wait, what is that? Oh, I didn't own this item. Fair enough. Oh, okay, there's... Is that just like a store thing that's available? It's a very... Okay, I don't know. That's like two things. I don't know what's up with them. Confirm. Alright, cool. I like that. Very good. Talk to you again. That is what to do. Don't mind me. Getting there, getting there. We're level 7. That's progress.
Well, I believe I've helped you become acquainted with the settlement. We are very happy to have you here.
Sure, buddy.
Whether you realize it or not, I think you have come to help us here in Monarch's Bluffs.
Didn't you already say that?
Right at the hour of our greatest need.
Wasn't that literally like the exact same line he just said a minute ago? And I can ask him that again? What?
I had a feeling you were going to ask that.
Is there anything else I should do? You're not... Yes, Constable Seville has begun shaping her plans for securing the settlement against corruption. She asked specifically for your assistance in the work. You should speak with her as soon as you can. Okay. I don't know. He just said yes. I don't know if that got cut off or if it just wasn't voice acted. I guess we'll see if it actually is going to be fully or not. Alright. Complete quest to help the settlement before seeking the old man. Oh, I didn't... Oh, that's not read now. Help the settlement... Oh, yeah. I didn't read the... Okay. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with quests. That's fine. I'm getting there. Complete quest... So I don't know if that's going to be just this, I guess? So maybe this does lead up to that. It's level 12, so it's fine for now anyway. Where are you, Seville? You were this way, right? Oops, that is not. I keep going to do sprinting with the left shift key, but that does not work. Okay, what's some? All right, we're seeing some 15, 18, 17, 14, 24. 24 seems all right. I guess I don't know how long this has actually been live now. Okay, someone got Henry Cavill's name, or it could be him. He does like he is a gamer. Probably wouldn't be on Oceanic though, so unlikely. And of course, someone would just get that name, or you can just have a name like that. YOLO MC Swag 69. Yeah, that's a name, all right.
Ah, how nice it is to see you again. I was thinking about whom to appoint as the architect of settlement's defense, and your name came to mind.
I'm quite the architect. Something like that. Or not.
There's a great deal of work to do in Monarch's Bluffs. You are capable, but are you willing to put settlement ahead of self?
No, not at all. What can I do for the
The
settlement?
first order of business is to gather raw materials and refine them at one of the workshops about town. If your hands are not calloused yet, they soon will be.
Accept quest. Okay. Sure. Sure, buddy. I can do that. Oh, gather 40 stone, 16 raw hide, and 40 green wood. Okay, do we actually need to gather them, or can we just grab them out of our box? And also, are they guild symbols? Is that what I'm seeing above these people's heads? Definitely seems like it could be, and that one looks pretty cool, actually. Okay, interesting. I wonder how that works. I don't think it was anything that sounded like company related, right? Oh no, that's maybe it's that as well. Or do you, maybe okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Governor company can set taxes. Alright, won't worry about that for now. I guess we'll do the quest. So yeah, level 4. Okay, did we just like okay, maybe it took too long getting up here. Yeah, so I guess we just follow this until we're closer to that then. That seems to make sense. What way do we want to go this way? Alright, let's go gather. Oh, actually, I do want to gather, but let me just, so we actually confirm on the mechanics side of things. Yep, that does count. So we may as well, actually, we will leave them just so we have some wood around. Plus, it, you know, it doesn't actually take that much, so. But can we, like, do that in here? Are these, harvestable? No? Okay. Alright, stone we have not got any of, but we did make a pick. Yes, we did. Yeah, I don't think we haven't picked up any stone yet. I assume, yeah, I think there was some boulders down here, so that should be it. Hello. Yeah, I don't know if that maybe that's the... Is it the same as that? Yeah, okay, so maybe that just means they've joined the syndicate. Which, I don't know if that is going to be like, you know, in WoW, like Horde and Alliance, like that type of thing. Is that... Are we going to have like 3 distinct factions in that way? Or obviously a little bit different in setup, like being that they're factions you join as opposed to how... Yeah, anyway, you know what I mean though. So I don't know if it's going to be like, you know, factional PvP and stuff like that, or if, you know, it'll be factional control, or if... Because I don't know how companies and factions will work together, sort of thing. Like, if they're going to be separate sort of things, that, you know, if there'll be like company versus company PvP, but also like a more larger faction thing, like, you know, I assume probably stuff like that, like factions being able to control cities, or I don't know. I assume there's stuff like that going on. Alright, I might, well, let's just try the boulder first. I'm curious how that goes. It's similar to the tree, I assume. Just press and then, oh wow, one-handed just smacking the boulder, alright. Which I guess you don't actually, yeah, I mean, getting 40 stone, 40 tree, it's not much if you actually do the trees, is it? But I was going to say, I should probably open and close again, just to try and get rid of this Steam message. I don't know what's up with it. We can quickly grab these first, I guess, though. We only need to do, I guess, 3 of these, 3 trees, and kill a couple wolves. Which technically we could have just got most of these, but... Man, it is a little slow, though. I mean, not too bad. Oh, mature tree. I guess we can't do those. Interesting. We're gonna get, yeah, we're gonna do the bush. I don't know what's faster. I know, oh yeah, in a 1 at a time, it's probably not faster, is it? I'll let you handle that. Which, oh, that must be the life staff. Interesting. We should have grabbed one of them actually. Oh, right. I didn't even think about that. Like 2 weapons. We can hold 2 weapons, so as a mage, it would probably make sense having both, right? And try and like level both of them up. I mean, that could be good. Oh wow. Okay, that was only interesting. Okay, I thought this was like one. I was thinking like the mangrove things, but okay, that makes sense. Oh, that was a weird step we just took. And this should do for logs, I think. Seem to get a decent amount of logs, eh? Less than, I mean more than you do stone. And rawhide, 16. Well, we had a fair few, so we can probably just grab them out, actually. Probably no point gathering them. I think we had over 100 or so, didn't we? Something like that. Stone we do need to grab, though. Was there one more boulder there? No, there was not. Boulder. I see a boulder. I guess you can't grab stone from the little ones. Can you just get flint? Yeah. Maybe there's a chance to get them from them. Because, I mean, they look like stones. As opposed to flint. What the hell I was hearing just then? Oop, hello wolf. Just give me a minute here. That busy. Very good. And yeah, we'll just grab the rawhide out of storage, I think is the way to go. And yeah, I think I'll turn in that quest and I'll do a restart. Hopefully that thing down the bottom goes away. It's a bit obnoxious. I think that's really the word for it, isn't it? Like, there's so many other ways they could do it. Such as, you know, when you go here, there's a little X that pops up that you can get rid of it. Or it could flash for a minute, then go away for 5 minutes, then come back for a minute. You know, like you don't have to just have it there in a constant thing like that, you know? It's just sort of lazy and shoves it there. I mean, it's better than being straight in your face, and it is nice that you can keep playing without updating. So, you know, I've got to give them credit on that side of it. What am I doing here? Storage is there. Very good. Okay, all good. Grab 16. Can we grab specific amounts out? Does that just... I guess we'll, split. Oh, okay, we can do it like that. Is that... Oop. How do we... Is that how that... Okay, yep, very good. Oh, wait, what? Oh, we have to actually... Oh, alright, there's refining. Okay. Oh, alright, it's on the map. Fair enough. Oh, yes, we have our Skyrim thingies. I know other games do that, but it's the game that comes to mind with the top thingy. I don't know what the hell you even call that thing. It's directional map thing. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, is this what we do? Coarse leather, looks like that's the one. Oh, we have to do this? Wait, what? What, 100, what? Why does it say 115? Is that from storage? Very confused. I didn't... I'm very confused. Is this using specifically out of storage and not my inventory? I'm very confused. How many do I need to make anyway? I assume 4. Okay. Guess I'll make 4. Interesting. Okay. And that... Oh, okay. It did use the ones in here. I'm very confused about that. I want to check storage. How many did I'm... Because that's at 115/4. Yeah, no, that just did not seem right. Unless... Wait, I thought it said 115, not 160. Oh, either way, I was probably wrong on that. But yeah, so I guess it was showing the amount in my storage and not factoring those in my inventory, even though it actually used the ones in my inventory. That seems like a bug. Or something not quite displayed correctly, at least. Not a big deal, you know. Didn't cause any problems or anything, but... Yeah. Got some interesting names around here, don't we? I guess especially the fact that you can have, like, quite long names. You can use spaces, dots. There's probably, yeah. You're gonna get some weird names. Some people, like, got lucky with some of them. Like some of the short ones, which I really wish I knew when it was coming out, so I could have got mana. It's unfortunate. I mean, I don't mind. Like, mana D's okay. What are we doing? We need... Oop, this is not quite where I need to be. I do have things I can follow. Probably should be doing that. Oh, is it? Oh, it is this. Yes. Okay. How many... It was 10, I believe. 10 of each of them, wasn't it? Hopefully. Was that too many? Ah, it's XP either way. We probably need it. Oh, it was 10. Okay, good. I thought I'd seen 2 10s there. And you would be... This? No, you are not. Why? Wood cutting. Pay attention. I'm looking too much at the map and not at what's actually in front of me. 10 of you. I don't know if we're going to be handing these over for something specific or just sort of arbitrarily making us do things. Either way, EXP is to be had. Yeah, I gotta say, I do like this settlement. It, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't have anything that's too I don't know, it's like, I don't know, there's something about it where I feel like it's not very memorable, yet I also really like it. I don't know why that's my impression. Like, I just feel like if I didn't come here again, I probably wouldn't remember much about it. Yet it looks really good. I like the buildings. I like it. I feel like it looks good. It's a good size. It's not huge, but it's by no means small. Like, and it's the first one that you steal. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like such a negative thing to say it's not memorable when I actually really like everything I'm seeing for the most part. So I don't know. Just it's how my brain feels about it anyway. For lack of any other way I can put it. Anyway, let's go hand this in, see what's what. I don't know what we're going to be doing about the links, so hopefully we'll figure it out at some point. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we abandon it, obviously, but I would prefer to figure out what's the deal is with that.
Well done. Your willingness and practicality are refreshing. Even I myself struggle at times with a sense of resignation.
Complete the quest, and what do we get here? Open this container to get items usable at or around the indicated level. Oh, okay. Could be something good, or
This
it's a
is
level.
just the beginning. From now on, you can visit me or the town board and take any tasks you desire. Your help will always be needed.
I'll do whatever I can, if you pay me.
I know you will. In fact, there is someone else you should speak with. Esteban. You would know her as Artificer Gomes. Though her confidence can be abrasive, it does not exceed her skill. She is a master smith. And she is expecting you.
Alright, I'll go
You'll
see.
find Artificer Gomes near the forge. It is truly her element.
I keep forgetting about like them actually talking aloud, and I go to say something like, "Oh, gotta shut up." That's why like I keep going to like click these and say it at the same time. I need to like say it first, then click, so I don't. Yeah, I'm getting there. Anyway, open community board. Which, okay, so this is the community board. Okay, that's just the same as if we open it in the town. Then okay. Which these they seem to actually give good XP in that, and the territory standing does seem to have purpose, so we may as well just start all of these, right? And that one we can do, and that's a good chunk of XP. 90 coarse leather. How many was it 4 to a course? That is actually a chunk, but not any problem. Like we can definitely do that without too much effort. That is a... Yeah, I did just hit level 7, and this is level 4 quest though, so... And these don't seem to have any level associations. Okay. Do we have anything we haven't equipped? I keep, oh, we haven't opened that for one. Of which... Oh, Pirate Captain gloves. I'll take them. Very nice. We don't have any gloves yet. Probably could actually buy some stuff on the trade post thingy. Considering we got this staff that was pretty nice. Because we haven't even ran into a staff through quest yet. Yeah, we got this on there for 7. So, could probably actually upgrade our stuff a little. Like, it probably wouldn't hurt to have a browse. Yeah, alright, well... I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to close and reopen the game so we can hopefully get rid of that message. But I'm also going to go make a coffee now, because I could use one. And it's been like half hour, so another stretch certainly doesn't hurt. Then we will browse the trade post, see if we can grab a few little cheap things. Like if we can get like a couple of, like, you know, a better shield for under 10. You know, just a couple of things like that. That would probably be worth it for the moment. And then, maybe we'll do the coarse leather one. Wait, did they not actually take that stuff from us? Oh, so we refined them, but we didn't lose them? Wait, did we? Wasn't there... Where? Oh, no, that's there. Yeah, stone. That's what I couldn't see. Yeah, no, I guess we got to keep them. Okay. But yeah, I think we'll do that one, and then we can do that. Although she may want a. We'll see. One where I'm taking longer to explain this than it would otherwise just to do it. So, hey. All right. So it looks like the upload for the first part actually finished, which is nice. So I was able to close Firefox, which will hopefully improve things a little more on the FPS front. I mean, I said I don't think it actually should really be impacting it, considering it's mostly a RAM thing with that, but my FPS, I realize here, it's still not great, is it? Like, standing still here in the middle of a town, which I guess, to be fair, towns can be worse than, you know, other environments in MMORPGs for sure, especially because of all the players. But it's not even breaking 70, which again, you know, 3090. It's, you know, I feel like I should be pretty damn butter smooth. But, you know, it's not necessarily the graphics card. Like, you know, there could be other people who have, you know, mid-range cards that should be able to handle this more than, you know, and they're getting 20 FPS or some shit, you know. So, I don't know how, yeah, I don't know how optimized this actually is. So, there's that. Yeah, just going to do, as I mentioned, I got my cup of tea here. Gonna take a browse of the outpost. We'll acquire some leather, and then we'll do that, I think. I mean, the fact that it's level 4 is making me probably want to do that first, but let's have a little browse, actually. So I said, I don't want to be spending much of anything, really. So we'll just be sorting by price and taking a look. Okay, probably nothing here we want. Cheapest is 50. I was hoping for real cheap. We got that really cheap staff, so I thought maybe there could be some other things around. I guess we want light armor, probably, don't we? Interesting. Let's go by price. Okay, apparently staves are just really cheap for some reason compared to other things. I mean, we have... Where's our money? I am blind? Where's our coins? Does it not show anywhere? Because that's kind of weird. We have to actually... Where does our currency show? Is it only in tab? Alright, so we have 370. Give coin? What is that? Is that... Oh, okay. Coin can be sent to any player. Okay. Cool. I guess maybe we aren't going to be buying stuff. Not that we necessarily needed stuff, just because considering we got the star for 7, I thought maybe there'd be some things around. Actually, you know what? Let's, while we are here, though, we can check, yeah, the life staves. Let's take a look at that. For some reason, these, I don't know, why are these so cheap? It must be something you can craft, maybe. Life staff of the scholar. Sage, the assassin. Oh, that's dexterity and intelligence. Oh, that's 9 that's pretty nice, isn't it? Oh, wait, that's also got you generate 7.4% less threat. Interesting. Of the yeah, there's a few doing there then. Skull, I mean 9 intellect though. That does sound pretty nice. Corruption Bane, 6.9% damage to corrupted. Interesting. Life stuff, you know, it costs... Wait, it's 5? Oh, well, that's really cheap. Alright, let's go with that. It'll give us something to try out anyway. Very good. Yeah, we'll probably be fine without a sword. Maybe. Yeah, let's, so what do we got with that, actually? Is that... I mean, I guess that's an attack, which costs 2 each time, unlike the fire one. Though, you still cost 5 for a heavy attack. Interesting. And does it... Where are we at here? Does it tell you, like, I guess it doesn't say what the default attack actually is. But okay, protector and healing. I mean, healing, that seems pretty... Which I think that's what we'd probably want to do. I feel like that would be quite complementary. Although I don't know for certain. I mean, I think that still, like, we want to focus on the fire staff for right now anyway. But I like the idea of us having 2 staves on us. That's kind of cool. Actually, can we hide our shield like when we're in town? I'd kind of like that. It's probably a stretch though, eh? Okay, there's dying, but there's not quite the same as the helm. What's that option? Yeah, the change skin option, yeah. I don't know, because we've got these two staffs on us, and I don't know, I feel like that'd look really cool without the shield. That's fine though. Alright, we may as well actually talk to this person, they're on the way. And plus we're 3 levels ahead and almost level 8, so... Not that it probably matters too much, but I mean, try and keep somewhat relevant. I'm not trying to jump ahead, but...
Here's the one I've heard so much about. The fabled warrior Eloise has deputized to help in the settlement's defense.
Sure is. The constable is no stranger to darkness, and I do not doubt her resolve, but a warrior settlement cannot stand on its own against this surge in corruption. Okay, so I guess not everything's voice acted. I'm still not quite sure how that lands yet. You think we need allies?
Exactly. My reputation commands a great deal of respect across all the territories. I suggested Eloise send me to broker an alliance with the other settlements, but she refused.
Why would she refuse?
She believes it's every settlement for itself, and she will not be persuaded otherwise. That being the case, we will need extra blades. Show me your skill. Open this bag of ore, smelt it, and forge an iron sword. I will judge its merits.
Okay. I can do that. I can make a sword. I mean, if you're giving me materials, that's kind of nice. What bag are you referring to? You said open a bag, right? Do I follow the yellow thing? Wait, what? Retrieve the iron ore from the heavy satchel in your inventory.
I gave you a full satchel of ore. Smelt it and forge us a sword. We will see if your talent extends to the hammer and anvil.
It almost seems like it is all voice acted for that, but then like there's been a couple times where it either hasn't triggered or it's like got cut off. I'm really not sure. But yes, reading helps. Boom boom. Very good. And I assume we can... Do we need to smelt for... Oh, wait, was that... Do we... Oh, I see. Is this first? Is this what we need? Seems to be. Very good. Alright, how many do we need? I do not know. Did it say? 9. Okay, makes sense. I mean, sure. That's what this... I don't know why I even just said that. Of course it makes sense. For someone, at least. Very good. And we can make a sword now. Probably won't be anything too fancy, but... longsword, yes we can. It said low chance of something. I was... Oh, alright. We actually made a nice sword. Okay. That's actually probably better than the sword we have, isn't it? Yeah. Like, way better. Like, yeah. Awesome. Okay, I'll take it. I don't know if we'll be using it, but I'll take it.
Let us see your work. Ah, yes. The blade is sleek, with just the right edge. It could use more polish, but I see potential here. I am glad to have you in Monarch's Bluffs.
Why, thank you. I think that deserves some tea.
I strongly believe an alliance between settlements is essential to battle the corruption. Short of that, I will do what I can at the forge.
Is there anything else you want me to help you with?
Indeed. You are sharp, aren't you? I fear we're also at risk of losing the loyalty of some right here in Monarch's Bluffs. I wonder if you might help me ensure this does not happen.
For the right pay. That sounds like a worthy cause.
There is one here whose skill matches my own in her discipline, Survivalist Thornton. She is very much a lone wolf, and she may be tempted to leave the pack right now. Please speak to her and convince her to stay.
Sure, can do. Oh, we learned camping from this. Alright. Very good. Where are you at then? Whoops. I guess we'll continue this. Level 5. Alright, we're slowly getting there. Well, if the next one like says 6 or 7, then we'll go and do the coarse leather thing. Because leap that one straight forward. I'm not sure about the tadpoles. I don't know if that's gonna need like fishing or there's like gathering in water, maybe? Like in a pond somewhere? I'm not really sure.
Sorry, not so much in the mood for conversation right now. Bags to pack, places to be. You understand.
Yeah, seems she's already gone. You're leaving the settlement?
So what if I am? No business of yours, is it? Wait a minute. Gomes sent you, didn't she? Not much escapes her eye.
Indeed.
Look, I'll level with you. If all hell breaks loose and the forces of corruption march across Aeternum, I'd rather be out there than in here.
Hey, I agree.
Well, because it's better out there than in here, for one thing. It's also a place to rest and craft supplies, and then, if you do manage to get in over your head, get killed, it's a convenient place to be resurrected.
Oh, that is weird. You're breaking something. I don't know if that's the fourth wall or wait, NPCs talking about being resurrected. And that's strange. Understandable.
I'm not going anywhere just yet, but it's nice to know I can. What about you, friend? You got what it takes to survive out there on your own?
Hey, 2 staffs. I'm good.
Sure you can. Hey, you know what? Since you and Gomes want a medal, how about you step up and do a little hunting? Head out into the wilds and make camp and visit the local wolf dens. I'll wait for you right here.
This cup of tea is so good. Just saying. And sure, I can do some hunting. Why not? Wolf dens. Is that just going to be an actual den or just outside where we've been previously? Make camp just at a respawn point in the wilds. Travel to Bay Halboro. Okay. Wait. Oh, make camp to set respawn point in the wilds and hunt wolves in the Monarch's Bluff. Then return to survivalist Thornton in the settlement. Okay, I was a little bit confused about that because the tasks the tasks don't actually say to do the hunting of wolves. So I guess that pops in once you do that. And also I didn't realize, so camps are respawn points? That's cool. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. I guess we're going that way then. Yeah, I didn't realize that they would be respawn points. That's interesting. I thought that maybe just they'd be like a portable thing you could use to heal yourself or something. Oh, hello. Actually, that's another thing. I haven't really looked at these buildings. I tried to go in them. Wait, I guess you can't get on that property unless you own it. Interesting. 5,000. So is that like, is this instanced? I assume it would have to be. The animals revolt, a notice of concern to carters and porters. After a recent spate of back injuries, the doctors of Aeternum feel compelled to issue this warning to anyone who transports goods between settlements. Please remember that there are no beasts of burden on Aeternum. No horse or donkey will pull your cart, carry your pack, or tolerate a rider. All efforts to domesticate or re-domesticate these animals have only led to injury and a lot of swearing. Therefore, it's important to transport only as many goods as your own back can bear. Do not overburden your packs or carts. This is not the old world. In Aeternum, we must all pull our own weight. Your joints will thank you. That's probably a good message. Both in the sense of pulling your own weight, but also, you know, not going too far. Very good. Alright. Yeah, alright, sounds good. Let's head out, and we can double up, because if we have to hunt wolves, and we need coarse leather, so that actually worked out quite well for us. Very good. What level is that one too? Not that it matters now, because we're going anyway, but... level 6, okay. So... Yeah, wait, where's Bay Halboro? Or is that what that is? Ah, I see. I'm just kind of confused about how it's, like, set up here, because it seems like it's meant to be sort of like Task 1, Task 2, Task 3 or something. But then, why isn't the hunting wolves task listed there? You know, because, like, you would think if it was like you had to do one then the other, then you wouldn't have the talk to her again show up until you've done the others, because that'll be the final hand in. Yeah, I don't know. This it just seems a little strange to me how that's set up. That also does not look quite correct. So I guess, do we want to just... I guess this is probably why, isn't it? Why so many people have just arbitrarily put their spawn here. Kind of makes sense. You know what? I guess I'll follow in suit. But I'll be a nice person. I'm not going to put it on the path. That's totally better. Building is obstructed. Oh, touche. I see why people... Oh, alright. There we go. Oh, okay. I assume we have those on us, right? Yes, we should do. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so can craft. Okay, makes sense. Which actually now we can try out... Oh, there's a drop down for this. Okay, so that's interesting, but also means we can't use the raw meat. Yeah, because we got raw meat. Oh, this is a tier... Oh, red meat is a tier 2. I said raw meat, I think. Red meat, I meant. Yeah, so that looks like to be a tier 2. Oh yeah, derived from wolves, bears, cows, sheep, goats, cats, alligators, and bison. Ah, pork tier 1, boar pigs. Okay. This is a more generic name, I guess, but it's actually tier 2. So I guess tier 1 equals... Yeah, tier 1 meat equals light ration. Which... Okay, that actually... Okay, that does add to our cooking, doesn't it? We should probably make some of these too. Like these seem like the kind of buffs that when you're actually out and about doing shit, they'd be worth keeping up for us as a magic user, eh? How many, let's make one of those. I mean, I'm sure we can get more meat sooner than later. No problem going back down and farming some if we really wanted to, or... let's turn the rest of these into... Well, actually... How many do we actually have before I jump ahead? We have... Okay, we still have 5 light rations. That's good. I reckon we can turn the rest into these then. May as well. Yeah, I think that would be a good pairing to have going. I mean, that should be something you can reasonably keep up, I imagine, for the most part. Do we want to put them both on... Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean... Yeah, until we run into a situation that says otherwise, it's fine. And completely forgot to open this. Oh, pants, okay. Are they better? Looks like slightly better. Yeah, slightly better. I'll take it. How do they look? Sure, why not? That's fine. How's resting? Is that just... Oh, also, I'm only just realizing the Steam message is actually gone. Because I completely forgot to yeah. I guess, okay, it went away. I can't believe I forgot about that. I got completely distracted away from it, but that's good. Okay, no worries there. Let's find some wolves. Because I guess okay, we make so... Wait, now it's only... So that one doesn't show on there. Like, at the top there. Alright, no matter. I wonder how long that does stay there then. It must stay... I guess they probably persist while you're logged in, don't they? I don't know if you can just change it whenever you want, or... Oh, hello. I'm probably actually stealing someone's, but that's fine. They have others to deal with. Oop, and it's also night time, which I should have been... Well, I noticed, but I wasn't sort of aware. I was like, oh, it's a lot nicer in the daytime, I think. No worries. Let's, how far can we actually shoot with this? And can we just hold down? No, we can't. Okay. I know if we could just, I guess that does a charge shot, so no. Can't sort of just, Whoop, what the hell was that? Oh, what is that? Throwing a hatchet? Something? Okay. Oops, very good. How many of these? Okay, we have to get 5. That's no problem. We can handle that pretty well. Boom, boom, boom. Very good. Oop, 5 staff. Number 2. Very good. Yeah, I don't know if we... Well, we probably want to focus on the 5 staff. It's tempting to sort of rotate to work on both of them, but I feel like that's probably not the better way to do it, is it? It's probably a lot easier to do one than when at a higher level, you know, you can just sort of farm out easier stuff with the other one or something. Yeah, actually, I was just thinking, we only rented that one turkey here, but I don't know if there's like, is that because we're on the edge of where the turkeys were, or? Because it would be good to get some more feathers, I guess. Well, if we're not using the bow, I suppose we don't actually need them, do we? But if we want to use the bow, it wouldn't hurt to have. Okay. And we have loot, very good. That's another thing I'm curious about, how that works with these. Like, can you actually just take people's, or is there maybe like this 30 seconds maybe or something before you can take other people's kills, or? Not too sure on that. What are these? They have a socket of some kind. Okay. Gear score is way up, but the armor rating is less. Do get strength and dexterity. Gem socket. I mean... I don't know. The dexterity and strength's probably worth lesser armor rating. Maybe. You know what? They look fancier, so let's go with it. That's one way to decide. How you doing? Oh, right. We can block with the staff. I don't think I actually tried that. Roll, shoot, roll, shoot, roll, shoot, roll, roll. Okay, that sort of works a little bit. Somewhat. Need to pay attention. Okay. Yeah, so that uses 50% of the bar to do a roll. Okay. That is good to know. I wasn't really paying attention to that at all. Probably something important to do, though. And how much are we actually doing here? I guess we need, what, 360 to make enough coarse leather. Of which we have not that much. We wanted more turkeys, though. That's why I was sort of heading down this way. I don't know if there's, like... There could just be that one random one we were lucky to find. I'm not seeing... Probably be easy to see in the daytime. Anything moving? I see a player. Not quite a turkey. I don't know. I mean, because the turkey... They wouldn't be uncommon, would they? If that's where you get feathers from. It could be just that there's not only a couple of them here. They could be normally elsewhere mainly, or... I don't know. Let's keep getting these wolves, though. Yeah, it seems to do some pretty solid damage. I think I missed a fair few shots a couple of times there. Yeah, it's pretty solid damage, that. Take. You have to be careful with that, too. I'm not sure, maybe it's only like these things auto loot. Brown stuff doesn't. I might have got a bit mixed up there before. Okay. Very good, very good. Landmark, something, cool. Oh, turkey, I see you. Oh yes, I see. Oh wow, they only take one normal shot. Maybe they're constantly running, like they're actually meant to be a little bit awkward to get. Like they run as opposed to fight. Okay. Any more of them around? I'd go for some more turkey. Maybe. Hello? Turkey sound, turkey sound. No? Maybe? No? Ooh, that looks really cool. Can we climb up here, actually? Like let's see how the climbing does. That's something I didn't really try in town, actually. Ooh, okay, that's some Black Desert like climbing right there. That's nice. That's really nice. Very good. Now we can see a little better. Somewhat. How you doing, Wolfie? Not seeing a lot in the way of turkeys. Oh, is that it? No, wolf. Okay. Where? Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's an ouchie. We're good. It's fine. Where exactly have we wandered off to here? Okay. Not too far away. A few camps here. Interesting. Probably should actually, yes, use some points here, shouldn't we? Trees. Hey, Wolfie. How you doing? How you doing, bud? Okay. That was strange. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Sorry, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm just removing some parts of you. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah? Ooh, delicious. Bye, buddy. Thank you. That was strange. Okay. Let's try that. Can we hit them from a distance, actually? Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. Am I bugging this? Ooh, that doesn't seem right. Okay, I'm not intentionally trying to bug anything here. Just want to be clear on that. I don't know if that's actually... Because I was curious about that, because it shows up, like, you know, to hit them, but, like, it's also an action RPG in that sense of... I mean, it's not, yeah, I mean, it's real time, so I didn't know about that. Like, if you shoot an arrow from a distance, would you actually hit something even if it's not that close? Or, which, yes, it actually seems like maybe you can. But then, did that cause it to bug and not register to me? I can't tell if that's actually what happened or that was a coincidence, like with these two wolves, or... I'm just a little bit, I'm paranoid with games about accidentally doing something that could get you banned, even, well, you know, accidental, you know. We might try and confirm, I guess, though, a little bit. If it is a bug, I'm not going to do it, even though I'm super, super tempted. And it shouldn't be really... I mean, because I don't think it's really, like, an exploit. But... Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't know, that was, curious. I don't know, would that be, like... Because it's obviously a bug, but you wouldn't... Well, I said, that's why I just wouldn't trust to land on the right side of that. You know, I'd be worried about getting banned or something stupid, you know. Oh, I was like, why is it so shiny? It's just them resting or something, okay. Grab this. Very good. Try and grab this one. Should have actually done it the other way. And then some upgrades, which I keep forgetting to do. Definitely want to get 5-star upgrades. Oh, looks like that person... Looks like they were shooting the bow differently than we were. Maybe there's a short bow, maybe. What are we doing here? Character, weapon mastery... Fire staff, yes. Color of fire, that does sound pretty nice. Heavy attack restores 5% of your max mana on hit. That's cool, actually. Heavy attacks reduce fire staff cooldowns by 10%. Interesting. First strike, pillar of fire. Oh, right, that's, yeah, I think that combination's a good start, actually. That's really nice. 40% more, yeah, that's yeah, nice. Other than that, we do have... Oh, right, because this is boosted, I guess, isn't it? From... Ah, okay, that's cool. I like how that's set up. Yeah, this is still 100%. I don't know if something actually does help that. I mean... Like, does... Wait. Did that... Is that... Oh, so... That does seem... Okay, so that does up the weapon damage of life staff. Doesn't impact that, or that popped up, but... So is that all it does? Like, I don't know if it does anything else, you know? So that would be... Yeah. And then this puts our health up. I feel like we're getting a decent amount of points. That's why I don't know if I should... Like, is it... You know, in a general... I don't know how limited all this stuff is, you know? Like... If I put any into Constitution, am I going to regret it, sort of thing? It's hard to sort of judge at the moment. So I guess I'll do that for now. Oof, sorry about that. It should have been muted, but I was coughing there. Should be skipped or muted anyway, but yes. Okay. Continuing on. What are you over here, shiny thing? Are you something I can skin? Yes, you are. I'll take it. Why not? Oh, that's weird. It's like it's a camp before it's built. Is that bugged or? I don't know if you can start it and then leave it before you finish it or something. Kind of strange. Let's try this one more wolf here. Like, so can we hit from here? Oh, we can't hit from here. Still can't hit from there. Can't hit from there. Wait, is that dead? Oh, it is. I'm starting to think that the wolves are bugging and it's not just me, because I didn't do this one. And I mean, that the idea that like just being outside of its range would stop it attacking and you could just cheese it, that seems like the kind of thing that would get fixed before launch. So I mean, before this late. That one's not even registering. Are you dead? Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely thinking it might be the wolves. Unless I'm lagging. Like in this case, not the other thing. Wait, what's my latency? No, my latency is quite good. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Okay. I think I'll go up to the next one. I don't... This is really weird. I mean, I'd love to just exploit the shit out of it. You know, that's my gut reaction, honestly. But, you know, my head reaction is, no, don't do that. You'll probably get in trouble. Unless they're frozen, then it's not an exploit. Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem to be staff related. That's fine then. If it's unrelated to my staff usage from a distance, then it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm just killing any that I see anyway, so that's fine. Because I genuinely don't, like, as I said, like, I mean it when I say, like, I wouldn't exploit it just because I don't think it's worth the risk in these kind of games. It's just not. Anything that could be, you know, banned under some bullshit thing, even if it's totally, like, not your fault, you know, best to stay away. That's what I find in MMOs anyway. You never know the kind of policies they're going to actually do for these things, how much they're going to look into things. You know, more than likely nothing will come of it at all. I mean, even if it was that kind of thing, you know, where it was due to the thing. But yeah, you're better off to be safe than sorry with an MMO, I think. No one wants to play a game for multiple months and then just have your account bye-byed. That would suck. Very much. And especially because I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. My opinion of this is getting better and better, I think, so far. My real concern remains with what they're going to do about monetization. Which, did I just get damaged? What was that? I saw a red damage thing come up, but the fight was already done. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, good. How we doing here? 214. Okay, I don't know how much we have in our storage. Okay, this does seem weird hitting them like this, but also the hitbox is weird. Doesn't seem to be the whole thing. Alright, well, if everyone's getting weird bugged wolves, can't really do much about it. Very strange, though. Oh, that one's moving around. Let's go to that one. Feel bad hunting all these ones. I mean, because they don't do that much damage. It hasn't really been a problem or anything. Ooh, don't get me. Yeah, that's really good, actually. I'm really liking the magic. Like, just using those normal attacks, they hardly use the dent to mana and stuff, so... Yeah, I'm quite liking this, actually. Magic definitely... Like, 'cause I mean, that's what I wanted to do, but... It actually seems like it might suit what I enjoy. So that's good. Where are we at here? Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Where you at? I'm not seeing you. I'm probably going in a bad direction. Hello, I see you there. Boom. And he dodges, and he does not dodge and gets pumped. And he rolls, and he shoots, and he dodges. No, he doesn't. Go away. Okay. My dodging skills could use some work, I admit. But I think this will be just about enough. Because we have some in storage. Not sure how much, but... Oh, I didn't... accidentally took that person's kill. I didn't realize they were running towards it. Can we access our storage from here? That was one thing I was curious about. Doesn't look like it. There could be some way, but... Because I think... Yeah, we have 116 left, I think, was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 116, so that should cover us. It'll knock through most of what we had, but we don't really need it for anything else right now, so... I think that'll be good. And then... what do we... Oh, did I not travel to where I was meant to? Oh, I was meant to travel... Oh, did that change? Oh. Or, no? Travel to hurt... Bang back... Oh, I think I just assumed it was that or something, didn't I? Or was it that? Bayhow Burrow? I'm a little bit confused now. No, it was that. Yeah, no, it was. Okay. Yeah, I'm not crazy. A little, but, you know, it's fine. Let's craft these first anyway. So I guess we just have to... Is that just traveling? Yeah, no, because it's sort of weird. Like, set up camp, respawn, wilds, hunt wolves, but, like, why am I traveling over there? Where, I guess it was meant to be I have to go... Okay, no, sorry. It does make sense. I mean, I assume I have to do, like, 5 there, then I'll have to go over there and do 5 at that pack sort of thing or something. Okay, it's all good. That totally does make sense. Don't mind me. Do that. And make up 90, which is quite a lot, actually. Where can we do that? Is there a... Where was that? There was a rack thingy somewhere. Where was that? What am I... Is it... Oh, that's where I'm thinking. Was it... Yeah. I assume that's where we're going. Okay. Also, I'm just a random thing here. I'm noticing not a lot of people went with the green hair choice, I don't think. Wait, do you have green hair? No, you went blue. And my hairstyle. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I really wish that the... Like, I kind of like this hairstyle with the beard. It's the scruffy... I'm going for, like, the scruffy mage, you know? But, yeah, I do wish it, like, that green at the front was the whole color of the hair, not just, like, having the highlights and it goes darker. Because same with that, I probably would have actually went with the blue if it didn't do that. Because I would prefer blue. Yeah, it's my go-to. Hello, Tannery. So... Oh, yes, okay. 94. How long will that take? And, oh, Monarch's Bluff's tax. So wait, I have to pay 90 for that? Is that how that works? That's gonna... Okay, didn't get to see, but I assume so. Oh, nice. Okay, that's nice and fast. Level 18. Wow, alright. That jumped up. And, yep, so that went down a little. Right, where is that? Trade skill. Yeah, level 18. Nice, okay. I don't know what the max is. But that makes me so... Yeah. Starting to get, wonderings about things. Like, would it be worth mass buying hide to boost this up? It tends to be that doing that kind of stuff early in the days can be good on money. I mean, in terms of, like... A lot of people aren't buying that kind of stuff when they're just starting out. But a lot of people tend to sell. So you can get cheap resources. But I don't know if these even are selling or... I don't know if everything can be sold or how any of that stuff works. Let's take a look though. I don't know if I actually want to be doing that right now or anything, but I am curious to see if raw hide can actually be bought and sold, like just the most basic materials. Right, trading post. Is only the one? Yes, okay. Oh, Tanner's need. I guess we can go do that anyway, right. Same way. Just take a quick look here. I assume it probably can, I just don't know. Materials, raw resources. Raw hides. What are we looking at? Okay. So, it sort of jumps quickly, doesn't it? Is that a single raw hide? Like, are there stacks of them? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I see. Okay. So you can get them as low as that, which... Interesting. I don't know, like I said, like, I mean, it jumps quickly, I don't know. We don't have enough money to throw around to really do it. Well... What do they sell for? Oh, well, let's, search, easier. That is not how you spell course. Course. Course leather, then. Is that... I mean, it's probably not a good measure of price yet, but... Wow, I mean, that's... Really? If it costs, like... If it's only 4 of them to make one of them, and these actually sell... Maybe, like, we could actually make a little money off that? I don't know if it's just going to actually be wasteful. Or not worth the amount I'm thinking. But if they're, like, for example, 150, it only costs 6 to make. And we can sell them, well, the lowest there was 15, we can sell them at, like, 10 or something. It is a profit whilst making EXP, but I don't know what the cut is. Well, let's buy them. I guess. Because we can just, yeah, craft... Well, let's try and sell some of these. Well, actually, we need them, don't we? We'll make more. That's fine. I don't know, we'll consider this a very small test or something, I guess. I feel like I may as well just spend everything on that. Wait, oh. Yeah, let's do that. Very good. And I guess let's try sell, like we'll go and make some more immediately, so it's fine. Place sell order. I want to sell 50. Listing fee. Oh my. Okay, that's where it's awkward. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely some issues to it. Let's drop that back. Apparently we can only list because of listing fee. You know what? That's fine. That we can call that a test to see if that sells. Because then if it does, at least right now, it would probably be worth scooping up. I mean, it probably won't even sell, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I'm just sort of curious to see what happens here. Because I feel like there'd be no reason for someone to not just grab these and make them themselves sort of thing, so... But at the same time, this is cheap as shit. It feels like this is as low as you're probably going to get. And it'll probably, with time, this will only climb. So if we can grab ones this cheap right now, probably isn't a worst idea for the sake of EXP, which if I plan to play this game, I will care about, you know. Yeah. Oh, right. Need to actually make more now. Okay. You're over there. All right. Yeah, we'll just see if it sells. It's not a crazy test, you know. I mean, worst case, I'll try and list these and so. I mean, I feel like we won't lose money out from it one way or another, since we bought those mostly cheap, at least relatively speaking. Anyway, have I jumped ahead here? That's what I wanted. Oh, that's right here. Oh my god. Don't mind me. Let's do that. Not what I wanted. What's happening? Oh my god, are you serious? Because I don't have enough money for the tax. Okay. That's a little awkward. Probably shouldn't have pushed quite so hard on the spending there. Sell a couple of these junk weapons. Something. I need one more, really. Wait, are there actually like vendors around here? That's still something I haven't ran into. Like, I don't think there is there? It's all like crafting, refine, craft, like not actually. It's only the trading post. Is there any way? Like, I don't know. Like, is there like, can I sell this or no? That's actually really awkward. I shouldn't have. That was a bit dumb of me pushing it that far, eh? Literally need one. Okay, can we actually... I mean, this quest will give us some money from completing it, so if we can take one off our listing, then we get... Actually, no, we should just cancel the listing, get the money, relist an amount or something. Probably the way to do it. Although I don't know if we'll lose our listing fee from that. All a learning period, so that's good. Yeah, so are you sure you want to cancel? The remaining 16 odds we deposited. But what happens? Yeah, do I get the back? I guess we'll eat the fee. It's only 10, which isn't good either. But if we lose it, we'll learn. Yeah. Oh wait, we didn't get them back. Did that not? Oh. Wait, what? No, I just want them. Oh, did they get put back into here maybe? Was that, I assume? I assume that was it, right? Was that, yeah. I mean, it must have been, right? No? Well, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I assume that meant it was. It just feels weird being there, but I guess they just stay there as a record, or... I mean, it was 16, we got 16 out, I assume it's fine. Alright, we'll, we can sell these, we can craft, then we'll do that. So we just did that in a really bad order because of the way I did it. Yeah, but it would be a good little test, you know. As I said, I think either way it's probably worth buying them things, so... We'll see. Am I going to the right? No, I'm not. No, that is not correct. Oh wait, I guess it is. Like it's through the board, so I guess it's the
This
same.
is just the beginning. From now on, you can visit me all
Yeah.
the town board and take any tasks you desire.
Oh,
Your help will
yeah.
always be needed.
Complete all missions, which is only one, but sure. And I had forgotten that these are the ones that give such a terrible amount of gold. Ay. We did get level. Oh wow, that was a lot more XP than I realized. Holy shit. We only got over half the level again. Wow. Okay, lovely. Are we done with that to happen? So I guess we can just repeat that? Which is interesting. Like, that seems like a really... Wait. That doesn't seem right. If you could just repeat that, couldn't you literally just buy yourself XP? Like, you just keep buying these, crafting, and go over and over and over and over and over. Like mad. Which would be kind of crazy. Maybe you can only repeat it so many times? Hard to say. But we only have 6 right now. Alright. Let's just list what we can. Which is like... Well, actually, you know what? It's... Alright, test pending, I'm going to say. We need to... let's dump a few things right now, since there's crap on us. I don't know if we can get things back if we need them, so you know what? Just... Unloading for right now. All of this, since I don't know how the stuff works right now. I've got 1,000 space, so I mean it's pretty good. 1,000 weight. Let's throw that. Great axe, you can go in there as well. That's wow, we're still at 70. Still a chunk. Oh, right, so I guess we don't really need backup tools, do we? Like, I'm sure we can grab them if we need them. Alright, that's fine. Let's go craft these up, and then... I guess we'll head to, yes, Hurtfang Hall, which I assume we just have to basically run there, kill 5, and then run back will be all that is. I don't know if there'll be any other places, I assume that's it. I was apparently not paying as much attention to what she said. And craft. Gives another chunk of XP. Very nice. Where did that get us to? That is not what I wanted. Oh, 28. Wow, alright, nice. Oh, wait, what? Achievements. Ooh, that does not look... That does not look correct. I'm going to ignore that. We're all good there. Oh, right, 2 more here. Okay. I really am tempted to put some into health. It feels like... What do these do? Oh, interesting. Well... I don't know. I mean, health is just, you know... Seems like it's worth having some. Maybe we can bump it a little. I don't know how much our health is naturally going up. I mean, it hasn't really been a problem. Maybe I'll just leave... Well, the respec's always there, isn't it? So, I don't know how it works, but it's there, so it's fine. Do we even want this on us? Yeah, I mean, we're probably best to keep. I'm just trying to knock our weight down if we can, but actually, yeah, crafting those and... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think one thing I've sort of alluded to with the NPCs about is there any vendors? It doesn't really seem like this game has many NPCs. No, I didn't want to go to that. Like, there's almost no one in this town that's an NPC that I've seen. There's literally a couple. Or a few, perhaps, would be accurate. You know what? I'm not using the bow right now. Like, there's no... Is there even a person standing here? Is there a trade NPC? I don't think there is. But I mean, you've got, like... You know... You got this guy. You got that person up there. I mean, are there... I don't know. I mean, I guess there's the inn. That's... Oh, so, okay, there's... Okay, so saying literally a couple is not actually accurate. There is a small handful. Still looks really nice. Cool. I like that. Looks good. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello. We will check that. Oh, is that? Wow. The boards make a lot of noise. Found in the Monarch's Bluffs hamlet, written in a dense, slanted hand. To my dear brother Paolo, how I miss civilization, how I miss the markets of Rialto, where one could buy and sell anything at all. Imagine selling Azov to the princes of Europe. Think of the profits, Paolo, it makes me weep. But even domestic trade is difficult on this dreadful island. The storm whale makes maritime shipping risky, and of course, we all know what happened with the horses. Suffice to say, they won't be pulling out carts anytime soon. Thus we must walk and pull our own caravans. The pace of trade is limited to walking speed. It's simply barbaric. How can we progress as a society without easy, unrestricted trade? Don't bother answering, Paulo. We cannot. Life without profit, it is futile. Oh, yeah. All good. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Good thing we actually looked up in here. Oh, hello. That was interesting. But yeah, I mean, I guess there's a... Like, I don't know, like it's lively with players, but I feel like right now, if they're, you know, like give it a few months, right, and maybe this being a starting area, it's not too populated or something, I feel like it could get into ghost town territory. You've got these houses you can't like enter, even though they look good. Then you got, I don't know, this is just sort of empty. You've only got really the inn, and then like the board functions for some quests, and I don't know, there's just like, we've had some generic quests like the whole go kill 5, do this, and yet they're not from NPCs around the place. Like, okay, there's her as well. But as I said, it's like, it really feels like there's just this very, very small handful. Like, it just doesn't feel like a very populated NPC city, I guess is what I'm getting at. And I think it's really the fact there is so many players around that it doesn't feel that much that way. But in reality, it really, really is that way. I don't know. Let me know if you have any thoughts on that. I am curious. But that aside, let us go do that so we can get this quest done, since it's a level, what, 6 quest and we're almost level 10? Yeah. We're getting towards the level 12 quest territory, so we should probably at least go to that. And I should be using the auto run more for this. It's quite good for that. See if we can spot any turkeys on the way. I see you, but you are not a... Oh, you're a saber-tooth. Cool, cool. I'd prefer me some turkey, but that's fine. The factions, I guess I've ignored so far. There's probably an NPC for each of them, right? So like, I'm sure there's a few more NPCs than I've seen there. Like, my general vibe is like, if there was no players there, it really wouldn't feel like there's much going on. Like, there's no... what do you call it? Like, there's no citizens. Like, there's no just sort of normal people there. Living, like, the people who would be living in them houses, for example. I don't know, like, it's... Yeah. That's I don't know, we'll have to see at other places how it is. Just a bit of an odd feeling when I actually think about it, and I think of what it would be like if, say, there was, you know, just 10 people there spread around or something. Because, you know, a few months in, even if the game is doing well, like, literally inside that place at any one time, not necessarily going to be exactly packed, you know? Which way am I going? Yep, over here. Okay, good. Not too far away, actually. I am really liking this world so far, though. Like, I feel like this is... It feels big so far. Like, I've been in such a small area. So, I don't know. We'll see how it all actually plays out, but... Definitely feels like a big, interesting, epic world so far. I just, don't know how deep it's going to be, I guess. What do we got? Kill 5? Yep. Okay. Sounds about right. And, ooh, okay, yes, there's definitely some hitbox issues there. Like, it seems like the wolves' heads don't have a hitbox. Which is kind of weird. I mean, it seems like it's more like the middle body downwards where it actually hits. Which, that's not good. Like, that definitely shouldn't be the case. You just leaving them all? I mean, I'll take them. I mean, this is EXP. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like if you're face on with them, then it works. But yeah. All right. I mean, if these people aren't skinning them, I'll take them. It's all EXP to me. It's EXP. It's money. It's all the good stuff. So yes, I'll take it. Let me loot that first. Thank you. Don't know what that was. Oh, I guess we're actually looting shark. Okay. I thought we had to kill. I didn't read it. I just saw 0 to 5 and went from it. I'll take you. Unless you want it. No? I mean, hey, if you're going to kill him and leave him, I'm taking him. Delicious. Raw hide just equals EXP to me. Although... Oh, hello. That just went flying straight past me. That was kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, the graphics definitely... I underestimated them at the start, I think. It really does look quite nice. So far, I've also noticed one thing that is nice is the lack of, like, shitty... what do you call it? Like, I don't know the actual term, but you know when the further you go out, the graphics degrades, you know, for the sake of loading and all that stuff. I'm not seeing a lot of that here. I don't know if it's just because of the area I've been in, but that's something it's honestly the saddest part about Black Desert in terms of, like, the graphic side of it. I mean, it can look so good. It can look incredible, and the world really has got some amazing parts to it. Not in the epic scale way I was talking about, but like in its own right. But oh my god, it just looks like shit in any distance. And because it's like a more flat world and it's quite large, you see it so much. It sucks. It really does, because it breaks your immersion hard. Because it's not... Like, I'm talking like even if you max... Like if you're unfamiliar with it, so for example, even if you max all settings, like absolutely, you know, max settings is max settings. Doesn't need further elaboration, but... Okay, so you can see there's some pop in there, right? But this looks like 100 times better than what you'd see in Black Desert. At this point, like if you're looking here in Black Desert, for example, I mean, that would be basically I mean, some of it would just be a blur, basically, at this point. Like, it's hard to really describe. This isn't a good spot, but you can even be, like, just riding your horse along the road, and it's only, like, you know, 100 meters down the way, so to speak, if, you know, in a rough, real comparison. And it's, you know, you can see the trees aren't, like, the same graphics, and it's just really immersion breaking. Like, that's probably the best example, is, like, getting down on the road here. My god, our character has some interesting sounds. Oh, that's another thing. There's no voice options. Which, considering that we don't have a voice protagonist, there should be voice options for, like, the grunts and shit normally. It really feels like they cut corners when it comes to the character creation, like, overall. And for some reason I just saw that my CPU's saying overloaded, and it really shouldn't be. This is nowhere near hitting anything that it should. I'm at 30%, temperature's fine, and I'm recording to an SSD. I'm gonna have to watch for that to come up again. At worst case, like, if it is coming up, like, in the recording, it only results in a little bit of stumbliness, but I'm gonna have to be careful. I hope that hasn't been coming up more and I didn't see it. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, so here would be a good example, right? In Black Desert, like, them trees up there, for example, you would already be seeing a noticeable degrade in their quality, and it's immersion breaking to such a degree. And I haven't been feeling it here, it's really nice. Oh, I'm really worried about seeing that message now. I honestly don't know why that would have come up. Like, that is not something this computer should be seeing. Yeah, I've got, like, nothing else open. That is actually a little concerning. Because that usually happens, like, if you're pushing your CPU too much when you're recording, it does that. Or if, like, it can't keep up, that, like, it's a generic message. It isn't actually accurate to what it says. Because it says specific to CPU, but it can also mean that, for example, if your hard drive is too slow and it can't write the data fast enough, it'll also come up for that, even though it has nothing to do with the CPU. So that's why it's concerning for me to see it in this situation when I'm writing it to an SSD. Okay, I'm not seeing it again now. I'm just, yeah, sorry. I'm not. That's just. I'm just really hoping I haven't been missing that message come up and it's been doing it, you know. But also, I'm completely off course here. Holy shit, am I good at getting distracted? Let's make our way back up here and continue on. I need to kill 3 more of these guys, which should have happened, but yes, quite the tangent there. Yeah, the world really does look nice in its own right, I gotta say. I'm bad at comparing directly, like, in terms of how good it actually is, but I really like how it feels so far. We won't worry about skinning any other random ones for the minute. Holy shit, that is a... Oh, that's awesome. Is that the musket? Oh, that's really cool. Wow, can you shoot that far with the muskets? Alright, wow. Interesting. I don't know, can we shoot that far with a fireball? Maybe. Is that... I don't know. I haven't really properly tested, I guess. Yeah, let's give it a shot. We'll try and do a proper long shot and see if it actually works. It probably wasn't a very good test of it before. I'm just like watching. I'm just watching out of the corner of my eye here to see if that message pops up again. I really don't want it to, but mainly because the reason I'm getting so stuck on it is because I don't know why it's not, which is a little concerning. I mean, this does seem to be a fairly taxing game, obviously, but yeah, that specific thing should only be if it's having an issue writing or it's a CPU problem. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. Okay, definitely. Oh, no. Alright, well that was a fair bit of distance. Oh, wow. So we could like take out a wolf before it even gets to us, it looks like, probably. Oi. What are you doing, buddy? Oh wow, you can... Okay, cool. You can go prone. Ah, very cool. Very cool. Grab that. Alright, I want to get away from this guy. See how far we can actually go here. Oh wow, can I hit from here? Holy shit, I can. Wow. Okay, so yeah, there's way more distance than I realized there. That's... okay. I thought the... yeah, I think that was a problem. So, when I was back here, I was sort of facing at its head and it wasn't registering properly. Because it does... maybe this... Alright, I'm not sure about the hitbox, but yeah, I think that I was not aligning it probably a couple times when I thought it was only showing like that to hit them when they were closer, but... I don't know. It's easy to misinterpret things first time in games like this, but... Interesting stuff. That... I really like magic so far. It feels like it's really good. Although one thing, I really should pay more attention to my health, because wow. Like, I'm just completely missing that. Did I eat that one? I think I did. Okay, very good. And we can go back. Alright, good. Alright, how do we use return? Right, we may as well give that a shot, right? I assume it exists somewhere. Journal, map. I mean, is that how it works? Oh, we can check storage. Nice. Recall to win. Okay, there we go. Yes. Okay, looks like we're doing something interesting. Oh, okay. Fast traveling, very good. Okay. That sounded strange. Ooh, that looked nice. Okay, what are the big bowl things? Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Where are we at? Probably don't actually need to mark it like that. It's literally right there, but that's fine. You take a look. What else are we... I don't know if this is going to, like, taper off and then we'll do that one, or... I assume probably. Hello.
Been out to those wolf dens, have you? You're tougher than you look. Alright, you made your point. Not like I really wanted to leave the settlement anyways.
Good. And we got some money. Now we're not broke again.
I've been calling this place home for more than a decade, you know? Even when you're roaming about, it's nice to think you have somewhere to go back to.
So you defend the settlement?
I will. But I can't say Magistrate Bixford does much to inspire confidence around here. He's a strange bird, isn't he? And with this corruption bearing down on us, we need him to be sharp.
Maybe he needs help.
Don't we all, though? I don't know. Bixford's decent enough, just weird. You're so eager to help him, you should go check in. Make sure he's keeping focused, if you catch my drift.
Sure. Why not? And that is almost level again for us. Very nice. Okay, let's just, alright, just straight over to him. Okay. Maybe, well, he's still level 6, so I don't know. We might have jumped ahead a bit. I assume this will sort of wrap up, though, at some point.
Just the one I was looking for. I see you flitting about town, getting to know everyone. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
I was about to say, I assume it's going to wrap up and then we'll follow on to that other one.
I've been thinking about how best to defend Monarch's bluffs against corruption. I think we can ill afford to pretend the situation is not dire.
Indeed. We need to take action, buddy.
So, how best to do that? Well, you've seen the Marauders, the Syndicate, and the Covenant, right? Whether we want to admit it or not, they're the ones best suited to defend Monarch's bluffs.
Then we should talk to them.
Indeed. And we should welcome their presence here. You should speak with representatives from each faction and then choose to which you will pledge your allegiance. Choose well, and good luck.
Okay. So, okay, do we actually have to do that then? Like we don't actually have a choice about the factions, we have to choose one then? Interesting. I feel like I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna guess the Syndicate is gonna be the dominant one. I mean, Marauder, Covenant, Syndicate. Come on, Syndicate just sounds cool, doesn't it? Plus purple, you know. As for me, honestly, Syndicate probably. It's Syndicate Alchemist. I like alchemy. That's magic-y, sort of. Also, and honestly, Syndicate, it just sounds cooler. And the purple. I like me some purple. I guess we'll talk to the others first, and then go to that one last, since I'm probably going to do it. As for, man, FPS getting down like 38, it's really not good. I assume it's all these people, but I feel like that's still not a good, you know, that's not well optimized, is it? We're pretty good, yeah, I'll throw these in for now. Well, actually, now we have a smidgen of gold. We probably, yeah. Let's grab, actually, you know, I won't worry about them for the minute. Let's just take out, oops. That's, yeah, sure. 25. 25, yeah. Let's just throw them on the market at like 12 or something. See if they sell. I'm just curious. Not saying it's the best, but it's worth checking. Sell orders. How do I... No, this... Oh, right. Getting too ahead of myself there. Oh. Okay, maybe I don't... I guess I don't actually need to do my inventory to sell it then, right? That's a lot easier, I guess. Still, let's do 25. Oh, someone's already got them up for that, do they? Well, still, let's just go for that. That's fine. Yes. Okay. And did that come out of our inventory? It looks like it. All right, very good. All right, well, I think I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break. I don't think I'm going to... I think I'll continue the video. Or... Actually, how long's it been? You know what? This is probably nearing 3 hours. A little bit less. But you know what? Yeah, because I want to restart my computer and stuff. I don't know. I'm really... The CPU thing's throwing me off, and it's making me wonder if things aren't, like, built up and stuff, and that's why things aren't performing quite as they should be. So I think it might be worth a restart. And what is the time? Okay, it's 4 PM for me now. My day has got way more spread out than I intended with this, but... yeah, I think I might take a break, get some food, restart the computer, all that stuff. Yeah, this is going to be a 3-hour part, so you know what? I think I might just make this part 2. Let's wrap up here, and we can continue next time, starting out getting a faction, and... Yeah, so I'm going to continue this in sense of, like... I'm still not sure how much I'm going to be doing, but this is sort of, like, still part 1 to me, in that way. I'm just splitting it up. So I'm going to be continuing playing more today, after I do what I said. Yeah, I'll probably have, I'll have an early tea. Yeah, I've probably got a couple of things I probably should do. So don't forget, yeah. A couple of house things, get some food, restart my computer. And that, you know, in that time I can also quickly edit this, so I'll be able to keep a chain of them coming up, hopefully. Yeah, so I'll definitely be doing more. Expect the next part after this one as soon as I can. Yeah, just if you made it this far, I thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I know I'm taking it very slowly, but I'm enjoying myself. It's nice. I definitely haven't done this quite the way I was hoping. I said at the beginning of the first part, like I wanted to do a bit more streamy, which in my language is basically just meaning to be a bit slower, talking less, I suppose, just sort of, I don't know, the way it can be, whereas instead of this more let's play constant stream style, constant stream of talking style, I mean, best way I can articulate it right now, hopefully you know what I mean. But yes, that didn't really work out. I think I've been doing this pretty similar to how I normally do, which is, you know, rambling along at anything I see and anything that comes to mind, which, you know, can work for me, but it is harder to sustain for longer periods, I think. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying myself. I hope you are. Let me know if you have any thoughts or suggestions on anything. Let me know if you're playing, you know, what you think of the game. Let me know if you're on Oceanic, this realm. I don't know how any of that works. I don't know if there's going to be transfers, if you're going to be stuck here. I don't know how friends lists work, I don't know if there's cross-realm stuff, cross-world. Yeah, there's still a lot of unknowns to figure out, but yeah. And yeah, okay. I'm going to go. Thank you again very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye-bye.